Hello, all my chickadees. Welcome back. Yay. Oh, I am back. It has been like a week off for, well, you guys. I've been busy the entire week. But the mic, I sound so lovely. For those of you who don't know, last week I sit down to record and my mic bit the dust. It sounded as I quote a bad Discord call, which is what several of you called it. And I agree, it was very bad. But then I left on a business trip, and so I was gone. It was like four a 4-day business trip, so I was working the entire time, and man, did it wipe me out. I got so freaking tired, and it was also like a 3-hour drive both ways. um, but wow, that was a very busy business trip, and some interesting things happened. I might share with you guys sometime if you're interested. But I got my hands on a new mic, and it is time to continue. Regular uploads will be going back up soon. I was gonna record yesterday, but I was still just so freaking tired. That I was doing well just to function. But we are playing Criminally Yours today. This is a Yandere superhero Atame. But you can choose your pronouns, so it's right up our alley. Dun, 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 dun. And this is by Meant to Be Studios. This is I think they co-did it with someone, but Meant to Be did Tattoos and Tulips, which we played, I think, the demo of last year, I think. But anyway, we are going to dive on in and check this out. We're having I love that there's an option for a jazz lounge. Oh gosh, it's so funny. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, gonna move that up a little. If anything's ever too loud or too quiet, please let me know, my dear chickadees. Oh, like, what is that? Is that like a target? Oh, look. Oh, it's a bow and arrow. It looks, maybe? Why is there an extra circle on the bottom? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not gonna guess. My brain goes to places it shouldn't go. All right, let me get myself out of the gutter here, and we're going to just dive on in. This is pretty cool. Jazz lounge. Okay. Oh, we can check out all the different music. Oh, that's really cool. I do have the music turned down kind of low, just so we can read better. But the music is fun. It's nice and jazzy. Okay, let me turn this up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start. Okay. What is your name? Oh, the default name is Delphi. But we're going to put in Sparrow. Choose your pronouns. He, him. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. I sit at my desk, tidying up my PowerPoint for work to the point of insanity. Suddenly, my watch lights up, the third eye symbol blinking intensely on the screen. The call sign for the Oracle. Hello, Ohilia! It's been a week. It has been a week. It has. It has been a solid week. Also, whew, hello, how are you doing? I have to sound much better than last time, right? I studied the details of the distress call, getting myself up to date on the situation. It's a bomb threat on the bridge, the north overpass. Just like I seen in my vision this morning, I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of when, which means he is going to be there. Oh, we get visions. Is that part of our superhero powers? With his smug grin, come hither eyes, and mocking bows, as if the world's a stage and we're just playthings for him. I can't help but spit out his name. Kronos. He's proven to be a thorn in my side. But this will be the last time. I'll make sure of it. Your mic sounds like you were on the Discord call. Yes. Yes, it really did. It was so bad. I notified the dispatcher with their distress call that their distress call has been received. I tapped the screen again, the text disappearing. Wasting not a second more, I rushed across my bedroom to the closet. At the bottom sits a suitcase. I input my code and the case pops open with a hiss. There lies my super suit. The same suit my mother wore in her crime-fighting days. Even after 20 years, it is in prime condition. Oh, so it's a family thing. So did we inherit the same powers our mother had? That's pretty interesting. In no time, I'm suited up, the costume fitting me like a second skin. I feel a rush of power surge through me, and I'm out of my bedroom window in an instant. Scaling the rooftops, I make my way to the outskirts of the city, towards the overpass. The cool night air hits my face as I prepare for the worst. I hear a commotion as I approach, and within 5 minutes, I'm standing before a crowd of frightened civilians. Oh, dang, everything's oh my god, hello. There you go, I turned it up a little bit so you guys can hear what I'm hearing. Holy crap. Maybe I need to turn that down a little. Or turn my mic down. If that's too loud, let me know. I will adjust it. Let me turn it down for me. It's like super loud in my ears. Honey, where is my super suit? That's exactly what I was thinking, and I resisted the urge. I put it away. What? It's like, I need my super suit. It's like, where is my super suit? Why do you need to know? The city's in danger. Our marriage is in danger. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I gotta rewatch that movie now. Helicopters circle anxiously. Megaphones sprout contradicting instructions to the crowd. Clear out! Stay put! Hurry! Oh my god. Guys, pick one. It's a sympathy of chaos. It's no wonder no real progress has been made. The police aggressively try to corral the herd of civilians off the bridge. Do we live in the pits of hell? Apparently. Apparently we do. Here, let me see. Which is the... Okay, preferences. Let's turn that down a little. Okay, that's better. That's better. Exit? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, running back into the fire. Okay. That's a little better. Except all that it's doing is making everyone panic and act of their own accord. Rather than safely moving everyone, they're creating a mosh pit. At this rate, someone is going to get hurt before a single bomb goes off. You need to have them move away from the scene in a single file. A young officer turns to me with a furrowed brow before registering who's speaking. Oracle! It's really you! Thank God! Yes, now move! I slip into the crowd, instructing them to stand in a line and follow the officers. It's gonna be okay, just listen to me. Some of the group regards me in disdain before realizing who I am. I can hear a mix of gasps and whispers of my hero name, Oracle, amongst the horde. Like magic, the overpass begins to clear as they heeded my words. And there, in the split, the source of the chaos. Hey, buddy. We can fix him. We can fix him, guys. We can fix him. Kronos. He stands there with his hand extended, like he's asking me to dance. Strut towards him! Approach him cautiously. I mean, I don't think there's multiple endings, so we can safely choose whatever we want, because this is part 1 of a 2-part series. So let's have fun! Strut towards him. Whatever he has up his sleeve, I'll be ready for it. Head high, I steadily approach him. My eyes are drawn to his left hand, noting something small and black in his grasp. It has to be the remote controller. Hey, Chat Noir! But he's a villain. We can fix him. Shit. I need to be careful about how I approach this.
Oracle.
Ah! Can you guys hear that okay, or do I need to adjust the sound? That was pretty cool. I like that, okay, let me turn that up a little bit. I like that, he has like that reverb sound. That's really cool. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna do that again.
Oracle.
He practically purrs, the sound jumbled and electronic. It always manages to send a shiver down my spine. I come to a stop, leaving at least 6 feet between us.
I was worried you wouldn't show.
Distract him. Start talking him down. Let's start talking him down. He's like chilling. So, what brings you here tonight? He chuckles, all too pleased. I'm sure he's pleased. We're here. What's our power gonna be? Honest Oracle sounds lame. I don't know. Well, Oracle, I know we at least have the power to like see what's gonna happen, because they did mention it that we saw that this attack was gonna happen and we knew he was gonna be here. So I guess we can kind of see glimpses into the future. I don't know what else we might have.
Would you believe me if I said it was you?
You really picked the talk option. You really think you can fix him? Let's find out. The bridge has since emptied. Well, I mean, do we need to fix him, or do we need to just, like, control his chaos enough so no one dies? So... Sorry. So you mean to tell me that in order to, flirt, he destroys the city so he could tap dance in front of us and smooth talk? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. The bridge has since emptied, leaving only the 2 of us. Even the helicopters overhead have begun to make their retreat. At least no one will get hurt if this turns south. That's one way to take me out. A bit drastic, though.
Take you out, you say? That's interesting phrasing. Yes, I would like to take you out.
Not much of a date from where I'm standing. I prefer somewhere with less people. Less innocent people. His eyebrow quirks.
You seem on edge. It's this, isn't it?
He holds out his left hand, showing the remote in his gloved palm. My expression must have given me away as he laughs in delight.
Oh, it is.
Then, in a flash, he does something I never would have expected if I hadn't seen it in my vision this morning. He drops it. My feet move before I have the time to process the situation. I catch the remote just as it's about to hit the ground. Thankfully, my vision, instinct, and speed were good enough this time. He laughs, surprised, and then applauds.
Now that's impressive. Bravo.
The pedestrians right now. I mean, they left the bridge, so we can be as flirty as we want. No one's around. That's enough. You lost your bargaining chip. Hello. Oh, he's a little jacked. He's worked out a bit. Hello, buddy. He shrugs. My heart sinks at his nonchalance. Is it a fake? A distraction? Or is this some sort of...
One thing I love about a bomb threat is that you don't need to even bring your own bombs.
Oh my god, was there no bombs? Was there no bombs this whole time?
Just the threat alone is enough.
There was no bombs. There was no bombs. He just wanted attention. So, you like to waste people's time then? Scare them half to death for nothing?
Not for nothing. For you.
Yeah. He just wanted our attention. He doesn't have our address. He just wanted our attention. Hey, kitty. Come on. You want to come join? Come on, Dre. Oh, the baby. Okay, Draco came to join us. We have Batman that doesn't kill the villain, and now we have Oracle who flirts with the villain. Either way, people are dying. Well, there wasn't actually a threat this time. Okay, he decided he needed shoulder time. Okay, you get comfy. Little man. For me?
I'd like to show you a good time. Why not meet me without the theatrics?
And why would I ever want to do that?
To save police resources, if nothing else.
This is his way of just getting a hold of us. He's like, yeah, I'll call in a bomb threat. He'll have to show up eventually.
But if you want to continue with these rendezvous, be my guest. I do love seeing you in that suit.
His gaze bores into me, making it all too clear why. I'm suddenly overly aware of my body. Like the way the suit clings to every part of it.
I bet it'd look even better on my floor, though.
Oh my god, so smooth. It is like an adult chat noir, okay? Oh my god. That was smooth. Boy. That was smooth. Challenge him. Shut him up. Challenge him. Oh wait, would shut him... Well, I was gonna say would shut him up, like kiss him, but we have masks on, so that wouldn't work. I'm not a fan of grand gestures. I prefer something more intimate. Police, cameras, crowds. What kind of date is that? The whole thing is a major turnoff. He places a hand over his heart in feigned offense.
A shame. You're a hard one to impress. I'll have to do better next time.
There won't be a next time. The only date you'll be having is with the Supreme Court judge. He is so smooth. He's like Chat Noir. Only difference is he won't go to jail with this one. We won't go to jail with this one. I hope you like prison food.
Cute. But as I recall, you've yet to lay a finger on me.
I think he wants us to lay a finger on him, right? Or, several? Several? His hand traces his pectorals in what I assume to be a seductive manner, never taking his eyes off me.
I can make it real easy for you.
Drop dead. I aim a kick towards his face. Unfortunately, he dodges.
Even if you failed to defeat me, you did good work today. You made those pigs look like the brainless animals they really are. What would the people do without you?
Oh my gosh. Hang on. Why am I over here? I need to go do... Okay, there we go. A little better. The people wouldn't need me if you didn't exist. I continue to strike at him while he smoothly avoids my fist.
So, you're saying that you need me?
Hardly. There are plenty of psychopaths like you to keep me busy. A roundhouse kick meets empty air.
Like Carver? I saw what happened with that. Certainly lived up to his name. Took a nice chunk out of your shoulder.
Oof. Carver. Oh my god, like Carver knife. By the way, this reminds me, almost done with the strip for my visual novel. But fasting is whooping me right now, so it's on hold. Oh, that's awesome. You're almost done with the strip. Good job. I look forward to seeing what comes of it. I mean, it's true. Look at back.
How's that healing, by the way?
My hand flies to my shoulder. How did he?
I saw it on TV. The camera loves you.
He was watching us.
But you don't have to fear him anymore. I made sure to return the favor. Tenfold.
Oh my god, did he take him out? Did he take out the other villain that we were fighting, Carver, because he hurt us? What do you mean? Did you hurt him?
And if I did, he's a criminal. A plague on society. I even took pictures. Would you like to see? I also have a video, if I remember correctly.
Oh my god. He really said no. This is mine. Quit talking. I dash for him as he reaches into his suit pocket. Whether it is for his phone or a weapon, I'll never find out. Oh, he just wanted to show us his him protecting us. I lash out at him, but he blocks my punch.
Tasty.
I know where my fist is going next. Right in the kisser. That too is deflected.
You're too easy to read.
I drop to my hands and kick up, tumbling forward.
You're so quick and flexible.
The sentence is punctuated by him licking his lips. Oh my god. He's thinking about flexible in a different sense. I do another kick and it manages to connect with his side.
Strong, too.
Yet, he doesn't seem injured at all. No wincing, loss of balance or slurred speech. Did he even feel that blow? I attempt to drown his words out as I continue to throw jabs whenever I can.
I'm sorry I've made you angry. I'll make it up to you. But for now, I must bid you farewell.
Did you really call in the bomb threat just to see us for a minute? He won't get away that easily. I tense in anticipation to chase him as far as he'll go. Every word he says just pisses me off more and more. Something whirls and drops between us, and I jump back to avoid the impact. A rope? A cable, maybe? I look up, finding one of the helicopters from before. My gaze darts back to him, who's now holding it in his hand.
Until next time.
How loud did he have to lick for us to hear it in the wind? That is a very good question. Oh, no, you don't. He pulls the gun from his holster, training it on me. He shoots. I immediately dive for cover, but it isn't a bullet. It's a net. I barely have time to register the fact I am pinned beneath it before he is lifted into the helicopter. As soon as I'm free from my confines, he disappears entirely from my view. I dial my watch frantically. Don't let him get away! You can still catch up to Kronos. I bet we're gonna bump into him the next day as a normal person. I bet so too. It's no use, Oracle. Our helicopters are forced to land. Their mechanical systems are malfunctioning. Let's face it, it's over. He got away. You're kidding me. There's got to be... We can't do anything if all our choppers are out of commission. We'll just have to get him next time. Fuck. I slam my hand on the bridge's deck. Don't beat yourself up so much. No one was hurt, and the bridge is clear of explosives. I take a deep breath and close my eyes to steady myself. He's right. Things could have been much worse. I have his remote. Maybe we can get something off of it? I say, defeated. My shoulders slump. Good work, Oracle. That's more than we had to work with before. I leave the north overpass by traversing the water, desperate to avoid the reporters and fans. Oh, we got a nice little home. It's chill. Wait. I know where this background's from. Okay, I am able to, because this background was used for... It's a free background, I think, and it was used in... Oh, I just played it. The Honey Trap sequel. But I mean, it's really cool still. I'm able to return to my apartment without much trouble. While it took longer coming back than going, I still have enough time to shower and get a good night's sleep. Then it hits me. The project for work. I think I can get a couple more things done before bed. I hate him. I'd hate for him to end up doing it. Can I have it? I want background. Like, you can look up, like, background assets and everything on, like, Itch.io, and you can also commission people for, custom backgrounds if you need to. That's what I'm looking into doing. But yeah, there's plenty of awesome options up on Itch.io. You can just, like, sort by, backgrounds and look it up. I'm sure this one's in the credits somewhere. It's a nice style. Oh, look at the bedroom again. I didn't even pay attention first time we were in here. He has like a gaming chair and some nice leaves over here. A shower later, I'm sitting in bed with my laptop, burning the midnight oil. A buzz comes from my side. I smile as I read the name in my notifications. Oh, I think that's our boy. I think that's our boy, Nikolaus. Did you see the news? Terrorist attacks on the bridge. They're saying Oracle was there. I'm sure you heard the sirens. Yeah, I'm sure we heard the sirens. I'm sure you did too, buddy. So we know him. We know him. Oh no. I scoffed to myself, typing back my usual reply. I did hear. I just drowned it out, though. Had some work to do. Man, I wish I'd seen it. I was on a date. They were playing it on the TV at the bar we were at. Yeah! Look at that smug expression. I'm sure you were on a date. My stomach sinks. How'd it go? It was awful. Let's just say they weren't a fan of what I picked. I should have gone to see Oracle instead. My chest tingles, his words alleviating the oncoming heartache easily. Sounds rough. What happened exactly? It's too much to go over in text. I'll tell you about it in the morning. Am I the only one who couldn't be a hero I'm not working jobs without pay. I mean, yeah, and think about it. You're probably getting injured and beat up all the time, too. Looking forward to it. Well, I'm gonna finish what I have to do, then it's bedtime. Forget the work, get some rest. I'm sure you more than earned it. Does he know we're the superhero? I think he probably does. If he's a yandere, he probably knows. He has no idea just how right he is. If anything, I need to work even harder now. Can't take 2 losses in a single night. It was sweet of him to say so. He's always so sweet. I hope you sleep well. Sweet dreams. I leave it open, staring at his message for a moment too long. I can't wait to see him. Turns out work goes much faster when you're full of anxious energy. Sleep finds me at about 2 a.m. It feels like I've just put my head on my pillow when my alarm starts buzzing. I shut it off and rush to the restroom, kick-starting my day. I brush my teeth and gurgle with the water, knowing I'll probably have to brush them again at the office. I can never resist grabbing a coffee. It just smells too good. As the thought crosses my mind, images play in my mind's eye like the reel of a movie. A silent movie, unfortunately. My visions don't come with any audio. Okay. Oh, he's got 2 different colored eyes. That's cool. The first thing I see are his eyes. They're squinting with crinkles forming in the corners, and paired with them is a toothy smile directed at me. He says something I can't hear. Not that I'd be listening anyway. I'm too distracted by his dimples and mismatched eyes. Nicholas. A wave of light washes over me whenever I see him. Butterflies make a nest in the pit of my stomach. I know it can't be good that my heart is beating this fast. It's giving me enough of a workout I can probably forego training at the gym for today. I fully intend to replay that image in my mind until the next sunrise, though. If there was such a way to keep these memories and trap them in my mind away forever, it would be this one. My coworker. I don't know if I'd even call us friends. I don't have any friends. My life doesn't allow for such pleasantries, for potential liabilities. Then I remember this isn't just something in my dreams that I've come to grasp for with every passing hour. This is a reality, a scene yet to come. I don't think any amount of time will prepare me for him looking at me like that. Especially with those eyes that are just so damn captivating. Man, I'm weak. These glimpses into my future used to be incredibly unsettling, but now they are just a part of my life. Such is the power of the Oracle. Why is he looking at us like that? Why do I feel like he's about to shoot laser beams at me? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what his superpower is. I mean, he might. But our boy is smitten with his coworker. I wonder if he knows if we're Oracle. Or if he doesn't. Speaking of, the previous Oracle, aka Mom, may not be the people's champion anymore, but she is still very much mine. I'm thankful for her, particularly in the morning. Getting up would be so much harder without that knowledge that there's a delicious and nutritious breakfast waiting for me. Oh, his mom's still alive! That's awesome. I enter the living room to the sizzling of bacon and a news broadcast on the TV. We live with our mom. That's pretty cool. I wonder if we can like trade hero stories. Why do I feel like he's a... Okay, I already read that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm still recovering. I'm tired. I hug my mom from behind while she nurses a sunny side up egg. 1 or 2 today. 2, please. It was a rough night. I can see that. I look in the direction her eyes are pointing, finding myself, Oracle, standing off with Kronos on the screen. You were gone before I even knew there was a threat. Still, I wasn't quick enough. I don't think speed was the issue here. Oh no, here comes the lecture. Hello, Esley? Sorry, it's like a little blurry. Estify, is that right? Uh, Hello, welcome in. And apparently she makes great breakfast. We hear bacon sizzling coming down the stairs after a long night. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Mom, you can live with us as long as you want. Just keep making that yummy food. Or actually, are we living with her? We're probably living with her. Tell the truth. As if she can hear my thoughts, she redirects my attention. Before that, let's make our plate. Let me make our plates. I want to hear about today's vision. I blush reflexively. Her head tilts as she grabs some plates from the cupboard. What's wrong? Why are you making that face? I think back to the vision. That wonderful vision. I didn't see anything important, just work stuff. She doesn't seem to entirely buy my excuse, but decides to let it go in favor of setting the table. I have plenty of visions that are useless, like carrying grocery bags home or taking a shower. Not every day is created equal. While some days contain bomb threats, others are the typical 9 to 5. I take a seat and dig in before she can so much as take a seat. It takes her a moment to join me, groaning as she lowers herself into the chair. Need help? I'm already up out of my seat before she can answer. No. She holds up her hand, reassuring me with her eyes. I return to my place hesitantly. It's been 10 years since she was forced to retire. The injury she sustained would have killed a lesser woman. It's been a long trip to recovery. Years of hospital visits and physical therapy. She's improved, but it's still a constant worry. It's the reason I had her move in with me to begin with. Of course, she can do it on her own, but it's better this way. I can keep her safe here with me. I got this. Stay where you are. It's just my leg. It likes to lock up from time to time. My bones aren't what they used to be. I promise I won't crumble to dust. I hate seeing her like this. She used to be a super mom, literally. Now she's just slow and withered. She plops into her seat a little awkwardly, wobbling. I think superheroing is kinda rough on ya. So, yeah. Boy, this is what you're gonna be like in the future. Old lady. I do what I can to lighten the mood. She chuckles, mouthing the word smartass. If my bones weren't eating themselves, I could outrun you. I'd embarrass you. She wasn't lying. In her prime, she was twice the hero I'd ever be. But that won't stop me from trying to get there. Half an oracle is better than none at all. Now, like I said, speed wasn't your issue this time. She sets her elbow on the table, looking me in the eyes. You've got to stop quipping with Kronos. You're just giving him what he wants. She's not wrong. Oh, come on. We like the quipping. But I really wish she'd save this conversation for later. When defeat didn't sting so much. The wound is still fresh. While you two were chatting away, he was able to work out an escape route. My heart drops. It hadn't even occurred to me. I thought it was just poor luck. My mother notices and the realization settling in. Sparrow, baby, listen. You're incredible. Too wonderful to be making such stupid errors. I needed a stall, though. I didn't know if the remote was fake or not. I'm not talking about that. I meant after you got it from him. That is where you lost all your momentum. You should never have attempted to negotiate with terrorists anyway. Be lucky he just wanted to prove a point. I cringe thinking back to my failure. I don't even know what he wants. I say, thinking out loud. Chaos? Destruction? To bother you? To take you to bed? I chuckle wildly. It doesn't matter. He behaves in such a way to throw you off, and it worked. I grip my fork tightly, then take a deep breath. I get it. You're right. Of course she is. If it was her, Kronos would be rotting in a jail cell right now. Not plotting ways to instill more fear into the people, to embarrass me further. You'll need to start taking some new martial arts classes. Seems Kronos is able to read your moves. I'm not sure how. I thought you did a good job keeping him on his toes, but he was able to react too well. Like he was reading you. She looks down at her food pensively. Do we still not know what his powers are? All we have to go off is the name itself. Kronos, the god of time. Though, knowing him, that too could be his way of throwing you, and the authorities off his trail. Oh, what if he could, slow down time, so that's how he can, block us and stuff. True, but knowing all my moves and where I'd be, it feels like he knows more about me than I do. Maybe he can rewind time and stop me from beating him. I doubt it's something that drastic. She sounds so confident. Are you sure? He'd have made progress in his schemes if that was the case. The losses would be far greater than a simple fight. I believe that whatever his power is, it's used to set you back as much as possible, to get under your skin. But why? 'Cause he has a crush on us. To disempower you? I don't know. And maybe it doesn't matter. Your priority is to bring him to justice. Everything else is just a means to distract you from that goal. Even speculating about it is a waste of time and energy. You should meet with your trainer every night this week. Who knows when you'll encounter him again. You need an edge, and that means a whole new move set he can't read so easily. This will be the third trainer this year. First boxing, then Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and now who knows what. I can't help but feel like I'd run out of fighting styles to learn. I know it's a pain, but he's proven to be a worthy adversary. You must do whatever it takes to overcome him. It's moments like these where I wish I was having breakfast with a normal mother. I understand what is required of me, but that doesn't make it any easier. I know, Mom. I'll be better. My love, I'm sorry. I was being harsh. I'm just worried about you. Something about Kronos makes you lose your edge. For now, he won't be able to pull that stunt a second time. Exactly. All we can do is learn from our mistakes. The next time you get a vision, write it down. Make sure you don't overlook any minor details. I nod. The vision was... It was nothing, thankfully. Oh, it was something. I blush again, looking away to sip my orange juice. It's like, Mom, we don't want to share that dream with you. It's about that man you work with, right? How does she know? Is there another power oracles have that she isn't telling me? No, it's her mom power. Look, I may be a former superhero and your mother, but that doesn't mean I never had a love life. How do you think you came to be? I put two and two together. Nicholas, right? Isn't he the one you've been working on that project with? I nod, feeling embarrassed but too far backed into a corner. I stayed up late to finish my portion of it. You're such a hard worker. Make sure to find some time to take it easy. Between apparently our work projects and superheroing and apparently our new trainer, how? Mom, when are we supposed to have time to take it easy? Huh? Look, it's practically what I just said. Between Oracle, your day job, training, and performing at the bar every week, you've got no time to breathe. We perform at a bar? We perform at a bar? What do we do? Oh, I know. You should go on a date. Better yet, you should ask Nicholas on a date. Didn't this stork drop me off, or did you just lie to me, Mom? I mean, maybe the stork did drop us off. I shake my head as soon as the words leave her mouth. No, no. Yes, yes. It can't be healthy to only focus on your work. We all have to work out our stress sometime. Mom! Is she saying we should go get busy? I didn't mean it like that. Though it wouldn't hurt. She's rooting for us to go have a love life. I really don't think we should be having this conversation. He's my coworker and my friend. Sure, but you also get red in the face every time I mention him. I'm not saying commit to him. You've a long way to go before you can reveal who you really are to someone. But as a start, there is no shame in having some fun and letting loose. Just something casual to take your mind off crumbs. She wants us to go get freaking laid. Okay. Honestly, it may help get your edge back. I'm not sure how going on a date is going to help me make me a better fighter. I mean, we could practice our wrestling. But my mother is a brilliant woman. Her advice is almost always sound. There really is no harm in focusing on things other than work. The stress is starting to get to me anyway. Even when I think I'm prepared, I'm constantly taken by complete surprise. Plus, we've been on the subject for longer than I like. I literally just saw a TikTok video of why you should never smash your coworkers. Oh no. We spent the next hour eating breakfast and watching the news. It wasn't much, but it was ours. Our safe, comfortable little bubble. Well, apparently, our boy Oracle has never seen that TikTok. He might need to. I check my watch. I gotta start getting ready. Okay, I'll clean up in a moment. I'm feeling kinda tired. You're good. Get some rest. She nods. I rush over to help her up and give her a hug. Sorry for being a bit harsh earlier. I just want you to be prepared for anything. I know. Don't worry. Mom ends up laying on the couch in the living room as I take a shower. One glimpse in the mirror lets me know that I look like a complete train wreck. Just disheveled. I lost a bit of my groove. I breathe in, replaying my vision. That's right. I get to see Nicholas. I wonder why he's smiling at me like that. He's always polite, cracking jokes, and being charismatic. His smile? Oh, his smile. I've heard him say that a smile is one's greatest accessory, and it's the most true for him. I can't imagine asking someone like him on a date. It's ridiculous to even think about. What the fuck? Hold up. I slap my cheek sharply and shake my head to snap myself out of it. What are these self-defeatist thoughts? This is because of him, that villain. You've really done a number on my self-esteem. It was just one mistake. It won't happen again. Next time, I'll be ready. There isn't any time to dwell on such things. I need to get ready. Now. Luckily, having a slightly enhanced speed does wonder when it comes to getting to the station on time. Of course, if I pressed, I could run the entire way to work, but it'd be a lot harder to hide my secret identity. There are surveillance cameras on every street corner, and the press is known to pay for that kind of footage. It's gotten easier to be caught out of costume with all the advancements in technology. My mom certainly didn't have to deal with this level of surveillance back in her day. So it's vital that I play the role of the average civilian. I can't risk being exposed. It's hard to move in my work attire anyway. I arrive at the station with time to spare and look around for Nikolaus, who is usually here before me. If there's one thing Nikolaus can't stand, it is someone who runs late to anything. I stand idly, waiting anxiously for him. Maybe he just isn't coming today? As I start to cycle through every possible reason for him running late, I catch a glimpse of him in my peripheral. There he is! Hello! There he is, in all of his glory. The early morning sun reflects off his golden hair, and $1 million smile graces his face. A smile so big it makes his eyes squint. He maneuvers through the swarm of people with a coffee cup. No cups. In his hand. With a coffee cup. No cups. Oh, he got two. Oh, he's bringing us coffee. All eyes are on him. No doubt as entranced by him as I am. Our eyes meet, and I flash him a smile. Of course, my smile is nothing compared to his. What is a lamp's light in the presence of the sun? Oh, we are smitten. He rushes over to me with his hands outstretched in offerance. What's this? I take the drink from him absent-mindedly.
I got your favorite.
Ooh, hot coffee, iced coffee, smoothie, hot chocolate. Okay, that's gonna be adorable. We just want a hot choco. We just want a hot choco. Regain our youth that apparently was spent on training. A hot chocolate?
I even had them prepared just the way you like it. Give it a try.
I take a sip, feeling a bit doubtful, but it does taste exactly like I take it. How do you remember my order? I think we've only gotten coffee together maybe once? Like 2 years ago?
Yeah, the work conference in Philly. I don't know. Just good memory, I guess.
There's a good memory, and then there's this. I mean, it's just hot chocolate. Okay, I should have chose something else, but...
Someone sounds ungrateful.
No, not at all. I'm sorry. Nicholas laughs it off.
I'm teasing. I'm glad I got it right, and that you like it. I hope. Think of it as a thank you for all your hard work.
It's nothing, really. I wasn't doing anything else. Anyway.
You? Doing nothing?
I know, how scandalous of me. If you weren't doing anything, we should have hung out. Got wings and played pool at the bar. Sounds nice, but I like to relax on nights I don't go to the gym. Rejected, and so cleanly, too. I shake my head. I don't mean it like that. I honestly wouldn't mind hanging out. It's just that it's hard to do that with everything else going on. He doesn't press, thankfully. Again, I'm just joking. Well, sort of. It would be fun to do things together that isn't work-related. Maybe I can go to the gym with you sometime. I'll work out myself if you can't tell. Oh, we seen you in your skin-tight suit. We can tell you work out. He flexes, bringing attention to his biceps. Oh, I can tell. But that doesn't sound like a bad idea. I mean, I do need a new trainer anyway. It might be a good nut motivator. Oh god, that's so freaking hilarious though, that we were gonna get a trainer to help us come up with a new fighting style and new moves. So, our arch enemy, Kronos, wouldn't be expecting the new moves, but in real life, the one that we're going to be practicing with is going to be Kronos in his normal form, so of course he's going to know all of our moves. But I don't know if he realizes that maybe he seems to like us in and out of suit, so I have a feeling he knows our secret identity. He's just having fun. I think I'd like that, actually. Only you would get excited about going to the gym over wings and pools. I look down, ashamed. I wish I had half your drive, Sparrow. My head jerks up to stare at him in surprise. I've been meaning to switch gyms anyhow. Which one do you go to? Have you heard of Knockout Fitness? Oh, yeah. It's a date, then. A date? Wait, that reminds me. Sure. Speaking of dates, are you going to tell me about yours? You weren't on a date. You were on a date. You were flirting with us instead. Oh, my God. He scratches the back of his neck.
Oh yeah, I did say I'd tell you about it. The thing is, it wasn't all that memorable.
Uh-huh. Tell us about your fictional date, Nicholas.
Let's just say there's a reason I haven't gone on a date in a long time. Whatever we're doing right now is more of a date than whatever that was.
I do everything in my power not to get too giddy at that. I am a pretty poor date, so that's saying something. Hey now, I doubt that. You'd make a great date. You're just busy. Not that that's a bad thing. You're working hard. A relationship would just take away from that. I get it. I fiddle with the sleeve of my coffee cup, unsure of how to respond. He's not entirely wrong, but I wish I could tell him the reason. How there is more to it than that. The words my mother said to me earlier come to mind. I wish I could be casual about dating. Be casual with Nikolaus. But I'm either all in or all out. If I can't give him all of me, then I can't give him anything. Maybe friendship, and maybe a gym partner, but there will always be secrets between us if we date. It's just safer this way. Yeah, it's just a lot. Maybe one day I'll date. I don't know. Aww. There's no pressure. I mean, if you never do, that's okay too, as long as you're happy. His words alleviate some of my newfound disappointment. Thank you. I appreciate you being so understanding. Of course. Our conversation ends just as the metro arrives. We board and I take a seat while Nicholas decides to stand, offering an old lady the seat beside me. Your boyfriend is so sweet. Instead of correcting her, I say thank you. Nicholas smiles down at me, knowingly. I thought it was obvious that we were only co-workers, but I suppose two people close in age and proximity can only be seen as one thing. I think he enjoyed the fact we didn't correct her. Not that I have a problem with people thinking we were together. Then a realization hits me, like the train we're boarding. It isn't like Oracle can have a boyfriend, but maybe Sparrow can? Yeah, maybe we can. I drop my bag onto my desk chair, already feeling stressed out. We only have this week to finish up the project before we have to present it to the boss man himself. It feels like no matter how much I work on it, it's never any closer to being done. I finish the last of my drink and consider what I should do with it. I almost want to keep it as a souvenir of Nicholas's kindness, but that would be weird. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. You go rinse that cup out. Go rinse that cup out so, the liquid isn't sitting in it and, molding it. Just rinse out the cup and tuck it away in our bag. I have kept weirder things. I really have as souvenirs. So, I mean, not souvenirs of a crush or nothing. None of that. Because I'm ace as freak. But just little souvenirs. When I was little, okay, yeah, side tangent. I mean, it was gonna happen. But when I was little, I was a rock collector. I'm not anymore, but when I was little, I was a rock collector. And I remember whenever we went to an interesting place, in another state, I would pick up a rock. And it would be a common ass gravel rock, guys. Just, you could find these rocks anywhere, and I'd pick it up going, this is my souvenir. It wasn't even nothing special, just a piece of gravel that looks like any other gravel you see in your life. And I'm just like, this is my souvenir that remind me that I was in South Carolina at the city. I was just like, what? What was I on when I was little? I don't know if I still have that rock, honestly. But yeah, so yeah, you wanna keep that cup, you keep that cup, buddy. Go rinse it out. Tuck it away in your bag. No one will ever know. I mean, you will. Use it as a cup holder when you get home. So then it blends into your room. Be like, yeah, I like the design on this cup. It was a cool cup or whatever. And I needed a pencil holder. And then no one will know. I shake my head defiantly and toss it in the trash. No! We could keep it! We could keep it! Why am I getting all sappy over a coffee cup? Because someone you really like and care about gave you a gift you weren't expecting. It means a lot to you. I dive into my work before I can get lost in my thoughts. Same! I used to collect rocks and they all look the same, but I upgraded to seashells. Ooh, seashells. Now that's cool. That's cool. Actually, I'm just remembering I still have a box of rocks in my closet. Oh my god. But that's really cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one who collected rocks. It was just a thing. It was just a thing, but it was still so cool. It's like, that is a physical thing you can take with you. And I mean, some rocks are so freaking pretty. Like river rocks, they're so cool and so smooth. But seashells are really cool. I haven't been to a beach myself in like, oh my god, a couple of decades. I went when I was really, really little. But then whenever I started getting cats, I was like paranoid about leaving my cats alone. Because I used to have a cat that was an indoor-outdoor cat. His name was Sam. And this cat, if I went and I hung out, if I spent the night somewhere else, he would disappear. He would not come home. He would leave. He would be gone until I came home. And so I was like, okay, I can't. I cannot be gone for more than a day because I was afraid my cat would actually disappear. So I haven't been to a beach in decades. But I have a friend who the friend that does artwork for me every now and then, that you see up on like the Discord and stuff, and does a lot of the Patreon art for us. They go to the beach every year as a vacation, and I normally ask them to bring me back a seashell. So I have a little collection of seashells that were given to me by other people collecting them. Keep the cup and save the turtles. Yes, exactly. That's a very good cause. Somebody be like, why are you keeping that cup? And just be like, we're supposed to be better at like recycling. I'm just gonna take it with me and recycle later. Save the turtles. Just keep the cup. Keep the cup. I am disappointed in our character. You should have kept the cup. I would have laughed so freaking hard at the next line after he threw away the cup, was already thinking about saving the cup. Okay. Thoughts of self-doubt. Thoughts of Nicholas in my vision. Thoughts of potentially being single forever because I'm a superhero. As I open the browser, I notice a news article just beneath the search bar. Oracle stops Kronos from bombing City Bridge. I click on it and give it a once-over. The article is charitable, declaring that I did a general public a great service. It does little to soothe my feelings about the matter, though. My mother may have been harsh, but she was right. I could have done more. I have to do more. At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever be able to defeat Kronos. He's more troubled than I've ever anticipated. Maybe I underestimated him.
What you reading?
Hey, it's our vision! I jump and look up at Nicholas, who's staring down at me. A wave of deja vu hits me as the scene plays out as it did in my vision from early this morning. He looks good in every light, but the morning light really did it for him. Sparrow? I snap out of my trance, realizing I've been staring up at him stupidly the last few minutes. Just reading this article.
I didn't know you were interested in this kind of stuff.
Not especially, just curious. Anything not to work. I laugh awkwardly.
Do you know anything about that Kronos guy?
More than I like. No, just seems like another lunatic. They're getting to be more common these days. Oh, look at that smirk. Look at that smirk. You think so? Well, yeah, only a maniac would threaten to bomb an entire bridge for no reason. When are we gonna get a Megamind dating visual novel? We need it. We need it. Oh my god, as you guys know, I like Megamind. I need to rewatch it, but I like Megamind. It has ruined my vocabulary, but I like Megamind, and I actually started writing a fan fiction, a yaoi fan fiction for it back in the day. I think I still have it somewhere. I only got like a couple pages in, but it was nice. But Megamind dating visual novel. I don't think there is any Megamind fan games. I haven't seen any. I do want to play more fan games. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really enjoy fan games. It's lovely. I have a couple others fan games already lined up that I want to play. I'm sure there was a reason. Not necessarily a good one, but still a reason. Like what? Maybe to prove he can? That's so weird. What is there to get out of that? Just to feel powerful? That seems so childish. Nicholas shrugs. Why does Oracle do what they do? To help people? I always thought that was obvious. Isn't that the police's job? Oh, yes, because they're so helpful. Yeah, the police were kind of, not doing the best. Dare I ask, who was he paired with? I will shoot myself if it's the fish. No, in the fic I started writing. I didn't finish it. It was actually, oh God, what's his name? Oh God, oh no, I'm just thinking of the fake name he came up with. It was Megamind, of course. Metro Man. It was Metro Man and Megamind. Sorry, like for some reason I couldn't remember the name Metro Man. I was thinking of Music Man because he calls himself Music Man later. That was in my head and I'm like, wait, that's not the actual name, but it was gonna be a mix. It was a pairing between them. The fish wasn't even in the equation in my head back then. Oh yes, because they're so helpful. Yeah, they were so helpful. They were like being like, guys, get off the bridge, and then like, no, guys, stay put. Hey, hurry up. No, slow down. Those guys, they didn't know what they were doing. Okay, the police are useless in this universe. It's nice to have someone who actually looks out for the common people. The last thing we need are more power-hungry junkies trying to instill fear in everyone. I flush. At least that's what I think. My mom is into this stuff, so I hear a lot of it from her. Your mom? That's cute. Yeah, she's a bit of a superhero nerd.
I get it. Oracle is really something special.
You do? Yeah, kind of. I mean, I can't imagine doing what they do. It's already hard enough just doing our job. But to have so many people relying on you? How do they live like that? They probably feel like they never do enough. And given how many times Kronos has gotten away, I imagine they're feeling frustrated.
Yeah, but if anyone can do it, Oracle can.
Oh, I see you blush. I seen you flush a little bit. Oh, he is flirting. Hearing Nicholas's encouragement is a ray of sunshine. He believes in me. It emboldens me. I'll train harder than I ever have. Nothing like last night will ever happen again. That's actually a good idea. Childhood enemies to adult enemies to lovers. Yes. Eat that crap up. So good. It's tasty. The motivation doesn't extend to just my superhero work, but to my own as well. We should get to work. Otherwise, Dick's gonna live up to his name. Nicholas Snickers. That's a good one. I should tell him that. Don't tell him that! If you want to get fired, maybe. Nah, this place wouldn't last a day without us. Keep me out of your career suicide. We are equally guilty. I have nothing to do with this. We're partners, of course you do. Not for long. This project is nearly over, thank God. Aww. That eager to get away from me, are you? It's not you. It's just that this project feels like it's never gonna end. Oh my God. Oh my God, I had a thought. What if the project feels like it's never gonna end and Keeps feels like there's more to it because he's sabotaging it on purpose so we stay partners on the project longer? What if he's doing that? What if he's sabotaging the project just so we have to work longer together? Don't worry, I know you don't mean anything by it. In all seriousness, I'm gonna miss working this closely with you. Don't you mean that you'll miss having me do all your work? Never. I go to push his shoulder playfully, except I never make contact. I overextend myself and start to fall over. Just as quickly, Nicholas catches me and helps me back to my chair. Thanks. I guess I'm more tired than I thought. I know he goes to the gym, but he moves like a fighter. I wouldn't know. I've trained with the best of them. I told you I worked out. You didn't believe me? That blush. Yes. I know, right? No, I do. Just didn't think I'd be a match. Didn't think I'd be a match for you. Honestly, no. Do you box or something? Yeah. So you're not going to be able to beat me that easily in our sparring match. I'm more than a pretty face, you know. I know that. You do? What I mean is, I get tongue-tied. I didn't think we'd have that many similarities. Before I could talk myself into another corner, a booming voice comes from beside us. Oh no. Is it Dick? Oh, it's Jack. God, I'm still tired. My brain. Look, Jack Sparrow! Jack Sparrow! Da da na 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 da da na 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 na. We're a pirate. Okay. If that's the case, I hate him. How dare he want to go home and binge read? Wait, what? If that's the case, how dare he? I want to go home and binge read. Wait, like if he's sabotaging the project. Yeah. It's like we want time to read our Yahweh, buddy. We don't need to be working into the night. Okay. Sparrow, you're working today. I quit. That's it. I'm quitting, everyone. I'm just joking. What the frick is up with you, Jack? He feels the need to clarify, as if that wasn't obvious by him laughing at every word. He makes bombs. It's quite taxing, and it gives him a six-pack. I mean, maybe. Yeah, just making bombs gives him a six-pack. Like, He is ripped, though. He is ripped. I will say that. Um, he feels the need to clarify as if it wasn't obvious by him laughing at every word. Good morning. He approaches me, taking me off guard. What color are your eyes again? Brown? I always forget. Answer. Nah, let's just let him keep talking. This is an asshole. We shouldn't even give him the time of day. Pirates of the Caribbean, yes. I don't answer, which confirms my suspicion he doesn't really care. He's just making conversation. Couldn't help but overhear you guys talking about the gym. I couldn't help overhearing because he was eavesdropping. This isn't the first time. I go every day. I can pitch about 115 now. Now? That's not something to brag about. I didn't know you even went Sparrow. You're so short. Dude. Short. Okay, well, apparently we're tiny. But being... Oh, what did I do? I clicked something. No. Okay. You know, you can't change how tall you are by going to a gym, genius. It'd be like if a kid went or something. I catch Nicholas's eyes and we suppress a laugh as he continues to talk. You see that cat video I sent you? I shake my head. I sent it to you through your DMs. I don't think you followed me back, though. And I'd like to keep it that way. You should let me know when you go to lunch today. Why? I don't know. You just look lonely eating at your desk by yourself. Maybe we could get something. I don't know. Or maybe I could get you an energy drink. You look really tired. I'm fine. Thank you. I got a drink this morning. And we threw the cup away! We threw the cup away! Oh. He goes to leave and quickly returns with a piece of paper. I barely have enough time to appreciate his absence. I drew this for you. I don't know how this is related to lunch, drinks, or being tired. It's a poorly drawn picture of me with a speech bubble that says, I'm gay, next to it. Oh my god. Kick him out the door! I think he's attempting to make a joke. He's laughing enough for all three of us. Oh, our boy is mad. Look at that. He mad. Thank you. I check Nicholas's expression and I'm startled by what I see. It's an expression I've never seen him wear before. Just as quickly, his face returns to a normal, composed one. Oh, he was pissed. Oh my god, what if Jack goes missing? Because remember, Carver hurt our shoulder, and Kronos beat the hell out of him and took a video of it. So what if Jack suddenly quits for real? I see it coming. You know, there's a surgery where you can crank hands in between your leg bones and make you taller. I'm not joking. Like, crinkle hand. What? Am I reading that right? Let me see. You can put crinkle hands. I do know that you can do surgeries to make your legs taller, and you're like in this brace for a long time. They literally break the bone, and then they just keep moving it up slowly, so your bone has to like rebuild in between it. It's like breaking your bones and adding stuff in, and giving it time to like refill, so you have like longer legs. That would be a long process and very painful, I'm sure. It was as if I imagined it entirely. Hey, Jack. Jack shifts his attention to Nicholas for the first time in the entire conversation. What's up? Did you see the new girl on the second floor? The new admin? Can't he wait to go missing until after we finish the project? I mean, yeah. Let us finish the project, please. We don't want to take on his work too. Jack looks confused before something clicks. He perks up like a dog at the word treat. Oh, the blonde? Yeah, I think she said something about you the other day. I can't remember what it was. Pringle. What? They put Pringle cans in between your legs and make you tall? Do you mean as a brace? Because I don't think that. In between your legs. So they don't actually put it in around your bones, right? You mean like using Pringle cans as braces? Oh my god. I was about to say the snack that smiles back, but that's goldfish. Like I said, guys, the weekend took a toll on me. I'm still tired today. 3 days after getting back home. That's not Pringles. Does Pringles even have a slogan? I don't remember. Oh my god. I know there's a Kit Kat one. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. But I don't remember what Pringles does. Oh god. I meant to say Pringle cans, they put metal in between. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Back to the focus. Yeah, I think she said something about you the other day. I can't remember what it was. Really? I'll have to catch up with you guys later. He immediately makes his way over to the elevator. Nicholas breathes a sigh of relief, smiling with his eyes closed. Thank him. Thank you for that. For what? His eyes sparkle mischievously. He's not a bad guy. I know, but I could tell he was bothering you, and that was bothering me. I guess we stalled long enough. The rest of the day goes by smoothly, wonderfully uneventful. I used to hate the mundanity of everyday life, but it's preferable to the chaos that comes with being a hero. There's no telling when that piece will be destroyed, but I selfishly hope Kronos will hold off until our project is finished at the very least. You hear that? I know you're over there. Give us a break, buddy boy. All I remember is that guy's little mustache in the meat cannon video. I don't think I've seen that meat cannon video. But yeah, it's like a little white head and he's got like a mustache on it. I don't think we do have a slogan for Pringles. The guy who founded Pringles was buried in a Pringles can. I knew that. Wasn't he cremated and put in a Pringles can? I mean, that's one way to go. That's pretty cool, though. He made it, and he stuck by it so much, he's like, I want to be buried in a Pringles can. The next morning, like most of my mornings, follows the same routine. Wake up, vision, my boss, Richard, telling me something. Breakfast, lecture from mom, commute, and work. Hey, could you send me your portion of the work? Oh, yeah, my bad. Slacking off again, I see. Don't confuse me with you. He comes up behind me and peeks over my shoulder. I try to keep my composure as I shift through my files and email the project-related ones to him. You did more than I thought. We might be able to finish today. Don't jinx it. I didn't say something like the files are going to get corrupted. Hey, I said don't jinx it! He puts his hands up in surrender.
Fine, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if we had to keep working together.
We made eye contact, excitement and fear coursing through my body. I have to turn away just to maintain my composure. Please don't corrupt the files, buddy. I open up a text document and scroll down to my last sentence. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have put everything in one place as the document starts to lag. Oh no! Oh no, is it really gonna crash? Is it really gonna crash? Oh no! It was jinxed. It was jinxed. I managed to write a couple of words before the computer freezes. Annoying, sure, but not a huge deal by itself. I make sure to throw Nick a suspicious glance. I didn't do it! I force restart it, and then attempt to bring up the document. Nothing happens. It opens to a blank document. I would lose it. I would lose it. I would totally freaking lose it at this point. All I can say is it better have been a sour cream and onion flavor. Yes, that's the best flavor. But oh my god, I would lose it. What the hell? I really didn't do anything. Okay, I am doubting. I'm really doubting that. I know, but something happened. Don't tell me the file is corrupted. My breath quickens as reality sets in. Nick, that was like a week's worth of work. Curse the boss and his outdated software. Without the recovery features available in newer programs, this could all very well be lost. No. I duck my head, trying to will away the oncoming tears, just imagining the amount of work I have to do to catch up. If Oracle is needed, I'll be fucked. Nick touches my shoulders, urging me to stand. I do, confused. He sits himself in front of the desk and begins typing away. Lol, I know. What are you? I watch as he retypes the opening sentence. I'd recognize it anywhere. I was incredibly proud of the way I wrote it. It doesn't mean I remember the exact wording, though. But somehow he does. It isn't just that sentence either. It's the next. And the next. Then a paragraph. Within 10 minutes, the document is identical to the original. Oh my god, does he have photographic memory? I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can only gape as Nick makes copies of the current doc and uploads a backup.
That should do it.
What the hell? Oh my god! How?
I don't like talking about it because it sounds like I'm bragging. But I've got a photographic memory. You might have seen it in movies and stuff.
Oh my god! He memorized the entire document. I mean, I don't have a photographic memory for sure. I'm very forgetful. But that's crazy. People with that ability are like superheroes anyway, because they can like read a book and then recite the entire book. They just, it's in their head. It's locked in there. So that's how he like, I guess he remembered we liked what we like to drink. And oh my god. Dude, you may be a villain, but you are a superhero right now. I know it's real, I didn't realize how impressive it was. And you had read the doc before?
I did. It was really good too, so I didn't change anything.
It looks exactly the same. It's like it never happened. Had I not seen him type it all out, I just assume he recovered the original. How in the world? I guess I'm not the only person who is super. Some citizens are powerful in their own right, possessing gifts that don't seem human at all. Nick, I can't thank you enough. I throw myself into his arms as I give him a big hug. He is initially stunned, simply holding me before tentatively rubbing my back. I'm glad I could help. Help! You saved my ass! My hero! I'd make a horrible hero. I hate responsibility. I laugh against his chest. Seriously, I was dreading having to do that. Are you sure it's a photographic memory, or are you just that obsessed with us? I'm mean, you have a point. It could be both. It could be both. I mean, I wonder how many times he reread our work, though. I wouldn't let that happen. I'd have written it for you. I'd just have written it for you if I wasn't able to do this. I couldn't ask you to do that. You wouldn't have had to. We smile at each other as I stand in his arms. Nick, can I ask you something? He looks down at me, dazed. Yeah, anything. I'm in a jazz band and... That's why we perform at the cafe. We're in a jazz band, so now it makes sense why there's a jazz lounge in the menu. You know what? I'm the same. I also hate responsibility. You're right. You're right. It's a heavy burden. Yeah, I think villains have it easier in that sense. I play piano, I play drums, I play saxophone. I'm the lead singer. We're in a jazz band, and it'd be weird if we're the lead singer of a jazz band. Saxophone is definitely streams jazz. Piano is like so elegant, but I mean, you know, you can really jazz it up with piano. Jazz-o-ran. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing the slogans from every food item ever. Let's say singer. I think singer would be fun. I'm the lead singer. We play at the High Rise every Friday night, and I thought maybe you'd like to come. I know being in a band is really lame for someone my age. I just really enjoy it.
It's not lame at all. Don't talk yourself down. I love that you're in a band.
I stare at him, surprised. Suddenly, I feel as if I've never spoken before. Everything I say sounds like it's not even coming out of my own mouth. There's another beat of nearly unbearable silence.
Are you trying to ask me out?
Yes. With the way he's gazing at me, I realize that he's not joking. A chance like this won't ever come again. The words my mom told me play in my head. There's no shame in having some fun and letting loose. Just something casual to take your mind off of Kronos, or well, anything else. And if I am? His look of shock nearly steals away all my newfound confidence. Maybe he's just joking and I've gone and made it too awkward. This is a horrible way to say thank you. Then it's a date. I take in a shaky breath of relief. Out of all the things I've done in my life, asking out my crush has got to be in the top 3. All the dangerous things. Let's finish up the rest of the project so we don't have to stress about it later. I don't want to be thinking about anything work-related on our date. I nod slowly, not convinced this isn't all just a dream. Me either. My only worry should be not making a fool of myself on my first date in what feels like a decade. There are only so many times you get lucky. I hope my luck doesn't need to end here. Nick and I work tirelessly, hopefully nearing the end of the project. The sound of gossip in the cubicle next to us distracts us. I knew it! I knew it! Oh, that means you have to sing, Sparrow. Come on! Don't be shy. Oh no. I mean, we might not, it probably won't even make us sing. Nah, I'm not gonna have to sing. I like how we're saying it, but he probably knows our social security number, let alone why we're in a band. Yeah, he probably knows everything. Yeah, he probably knows our social security number, our address, like what toothpaste we use. Oh god, yeah. Oh, it's so funny to think of. But yeah. We're in a band. Yeah, they wouldn't make me sing, right? They'd probably just be like, oh yeah, I sung for a little bit and I noticed him in the crowd and I forgot what I was saying. But yeah. Did you hear what happened to Jack? What, that he hit on the HR admin? Oh no. Human resource admin, oh no. Yeah, He did that, but then on his way home, apparently he got hit by a car. Oh god. Oh god. Was Kronos driving the car? Was Kronos driving the car? Okay. What? Are you serious? I am. He's in the hospital. They say he's paralyzed from the neck down. Oh my god. I don't listen to the rest of what they have to say, turning to Nick in horror. Did you hear that? Nick nods solemnly. I had no idea. Maybe I should check on him? Nick grabs my wrist, keeping me from standing. I wouldn't. His tone is even and serious. In these situations, only family would be permitted to see him right now. I see. Maybe some flowers and a card? I can drop them off with the receptionist. He'll get the wrong idea. About what? Well, your relationship, for starters. But more than that, I think if he got gifts from coworkers, he might feel pitied. Or sad that he can't come back. When we were born, we took our first steps and were rock collections that we lost 15 years... Okay, what? Hang on, I gotta... Where we were born, where we took our first steps, and where our rock collections that we lost 15 years ago are. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. That's probably exactly... yeah, he knows everything. Yeah, he would know where we're born, our social security, where we took our first step, where our rock collections are. Oh no. Yeah. And probably even know which one was our favorite rock. I guess I just feel so bad. Why didn't anyone tell me? Probably just wanted to keep you focused on the project. There's nothing any of us can do about it anyway. We shouldn't stress ourselves out on his behalf. Negative energy doesn't result in quick healing after all. You're quite the optimist. There's just a lot to look forward to. He smiles at me and the world disappears. How is it that the horrors of the world are so much easier to stomach with someone so brilliant by my side? If Oracle had someone to fight for, then I'm sure there's nothing they couldn't do. Sparrow sure as hell feels invincible. You're right. I'm sorry, we should get the last bit done. Do you have to prepare anything for your performance tonight? Not too much. We practiced for about an hour and it's mostly songs we've done before. That's really impressive. I never knew you were in a jazz band. Are there any other secrets you're keeping from me? Too many. No, I'm pretty uninteresting. I doubt that. I think even if there was something interesting about you, you'd downplay it. I can't deny that. But I know I'm not the only one. How have I known Nick in these last couple of years without ever learning about his photographic memory? I always thought he was one of a kind, but there really is no one quite like him. It makes not liking him all the harder. If this ends in disaster, I'll never find anyone else as amazing as him. I also have to compete with all of Nick's past dates. Of course, none of them ended all that well, which is why he remains a bachelor. But does that bode even worse for me? His standards must be incredibly high. Maybe I should tell him I'm Oracle. Then maybe I'd stand a chance. I shake that thought out of my head as soon as it comes. My mother would kill me. I'd have to uproot my entire life if I did such a thing. And for such a stupid reason. I think that's it. Just like that, we're done. I can't believe it. Next time we'll have to present it. That's the hard part. For you, maybe. I'm honestly not nervous about that part at all. It's not my fault I get stage fright. You do? Oh yeah, real bad. It's why I'm impressed you're in a band. Especially for an introvert like you. Agree. I am introverted, but when I perform, it's like a different personality takes over. I know if I had to perform as office worker Sparrow, it would be terrible. That probably doesn't make much sense. No, I get that completely. I had a friend in high school who was a mascot. They were normally very reserved, but in their suit, they could let go and be themselves. Did you really have a friend, or are you talking about yourself in your villain outfit? That's really cool. But I'm surprised someone like you is scared of performing. Well, being an extrovert just means I feel energized by hanging out with others. It doesn't mean I'll be okay with making a complete ass of myself. Don't you do that already? Hardly. Quit teasing me. Yet a smile plays at his lips. Another thing I learned about Nick today. We finish just as the sun begins to set with an hour to spare. Eventually work ends. We catch our train and chat on the way back to our stop. As we get off, Nick turns to me. So, I'll be at the high-rise at about 8. Sounds good, I'll see you then. Be safe, Sparrow. I will. You too, Nick. We go our separate ways, and I have to stop myself from pumping my fist in the air. I'm gonna miss this. Sure, we'll commute together, but we'll probably spend the rest of our days isolated in our own cubicles without the project. Especially if this date doesn't go well. It's now or never. I step through the front doors of the high-rise in time for practice. The familiar scent of Shirley Temples and cigar smoke hits my nostrils. A fixture casts a dim light on the crowded room. The comforting sound of murmuring and clinking glasses adds to the ambience. Half the reason this place is so packed is because it's one of the few places in the city where you can smoke a cigar. There is an occasional vape user, but it's admittedly pretty tacky with what the old-fashioned speakeasy-esque aesthetic of the bar is aiming for. My eyes reflexively jump to the TV, constantly worried that there's a catastrophe happening somewhere. But thankfully, it never happens on the nights I go on stage. This time proves to be no different. It never happens on the nights I go on stage. Kronos knows. He knows, and he's not gonna bother us performing. Oh my god, why am I just picturing? If another villain was acting up, Kronos would go stop the villain just so it wouldn't bother us today. Be like, listen. You're not doing this shit and bothering him. He's singing at the moment. Okay? Postpone your crap or I will take you out. As silly as it sounds, it's almost like Kronos takes Fridays off. I think he does take Fridays off. I am thankful for that aspect of him, if nothing else. Even evil needs its rest, it seems. I make my way to the stage, which is tucked in at the back of the room. My eyes scan the bar, resting on a familiar face. Nicholas. He's sitting at the corner table, nursing a drink, and watching my every move intently. His wind-swept locks are neatly combed back, and his sharp jawline is relaxed. The soft golden hue of the lightning reflexes in his glass of his drink, the amber liquid matching the warmth of his gaze. He leans back in his seat with a slight smile tugging at his lips. My date. My crush of the last year. That thought almost makes me lose my nerve and retreat, but I refuse to be that person. I couldn't. I wave shyly, feeling my blush creep down my neck. I nod towards the curtain, letting him know that I'm starting soon, and he blows me a kiss in response. Oh goodness. Focus, Sparrow. Focus. I scramble to my spot on the stage and clear my mind. I wait for my cue as the drummer and pianist finish their parts. As the last notes of the intro fade, I take a deep breath and sing, accompanied by the sax. It's a smooth, almost seductive sound that swirls through the space, nestling itself into the ears, and hopefully the hearts of our audience. I close my eyes to properly savor the moment, losing myself in the song. Each note is filled with an emotion that I imagine only jazz can evoke. My body relaxes as I continue, feeling in the element for the first time all day. Oh, and he's enjoying this. I open my eyes to take in the crowd, but of course my eyes find his. The look in his eyes is different this time. No longer warm and encouraging. Instead, they're fiery. The way he is staring at me makes me feel like I've gone on stage naked. I discreetly look down at myself just to make sure that I'm not. Just to make sure that I'm not. Oh my god. That look. He's given us such an intense look. We're like, are we naked? No, he would do that out of jealousy. How dare that villain take his sweet. Yeah, he totally would wipe everybody out because he's like, listen, this is mine, my hero, not yours. Go to another city and find your own. Hey, random question. Do you know Haiku, that volleyball anime? I know of it. I never got around to watching it, but I know of it. The song is quite sexy in nature, but I never imagined it would elicit such a response. Not that I'm complaining. It's making me wish that this was a private performance, though. He flashes a fang and I swallow, tearing my gaze away from his. A heat spreads through my being. Desire hangs in the air between us, intimate and unspoken. Hopefully, my performance hasn't suffered from our exchange. Not that anyone could blame me if it did. I'd never been on the receiving end of such a sexy look from Nicholas. As the piece shifts from a smooth ballad into something more upbeat, so does the energy in the room. In turn, my performance grows more expressive. My body responds to the rhythms, completely aware that Nick is watching me. His mismatched eyes trace the arc of my movements, leaving a burning trail. There is a depth to performing that has resonated with me from the first moment I'd seen a jazz concert live. Here, my soul is laid bare. Every note and sound is a piece of myself on display for him. If he doesn't like me after all this, he probably never will. I can't change who I am after all. The applause that follows the end of the set is warm and appreciative. I share a beaming smile with my bandmates as we bow theatrically. I pack away my things before making my way off stage, my bandmates following right behind me. Ilsa, my closest friend in the band, grabs me by the shoulders, shaking them in glee. You did amazing out there! Me? You did. Okay, we all did. I saw you brought a date. Yeah, just a guy from work. Not like this date is incredibly important or anything. Oh, you work with him? I nod. I think he's a regular here. A regular? I know he's been here a few times and even brought a date recently. Maybe this is his normal date spot? I'm not sure how I feel about being one of the many dates he brought here. Dude, you invited him here, okay? You invited him to this location. Oh, yeah? I think so. I mean, every time we performed, I've seen him. We never noticed him in the crowd. We never freaking noticed him, but he's been there every time. Oh my god. He's looked at you, like that countless times, and you couldn't see the mask is in the way. Exactly. I'm sure he has looked at us like that so many times. Oh my god. That's just him being like this. I would die for this man. This is my boy. I will commit murder for this man. I've attempted to run over his coworker. This is my boy. We've been playing here for at least 2 months now. You have? I thought he'd never seen me perform before. Oh, he definitely has. Maybe that's why he agreed to go on a date. Maybe. I shouldn't hold you up. Go have fun. I think he's waiting by the bar. Isla winks at me before turning to speak with the other bandmates. I make my way to the bar, nervous energy building inside me as I draw closer. I spot where Nicholas is waiting, a fresh drink in front of him. He stands as I approach, and for a moment, everything around us fades away.
You were incredible.
His voice is low and filled with admiration. He leans in just enough that I can see the flicker of excitement in his eyes, a feeling that's mirrored in my own. He quickly reverts back to his same old sunshiny self again. Maybe that's just the face he makes when concentrating. I've never watched a movie or anything of the sort with him before, so I can't say for sure. It's becoming more and more clear that there is more to Nick than I know. I grin despite my uncertainty, wiping a bead of sweat from my forehead. It's always nice when the crowd's energy matches the mood. Nicholas gestures to the drink in front of him, his hand lingering over the glass. I thought about ordering for you, but I figured you might want to switch it up today. It is a special occasion. Whatever it is, I got us both covered. I consider the offer for a moment, then settle into the chair beside him. The adrenaline from performing begins to wear off and a new rush takes its place. Something lies. Maybe a gin and tonic? He didn't attempt. He paralyzed that man. Yeah. It said a car crashed into him. I think he was trying to fully kill him. But maybe he was planning on just really hurting him. Because he didn't kill Carver. He just injured him real bad and recorded it. So maybe he was planning on just paralyzing him instead of killing him. Because then he'd have to, like, suffer. That sounds more yandere tendency to me. But he did. He fully paralyzed that man. Or is that too basic? Not basic. Classic. It's fitting. I like keeping it classy and old-fashioned. Just like this bar. You like this place? Love it. Yeah, my friend was saying you're somewhat of a regular. You got caught. You got caught. I watch as my fears are confirmed, his expression crumbling before my eyes. Why didn't you tell me you already seen me perform?
I just didn't want to make you nervous.
It's still an odd thing to keep to yourself.
I know. I didn't mean to. Like I said, I was just nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Are you kidding? Going on this date with you.
I can hardly believe what I'm hearing. You are? He takes my hand in his, desperately trying to convey his sincerity.
I'm so glad you asked me out. I wanted to ask you out, but I was worried I'd scare you away.
Scare me away? He nods.
I've liked you for a long time now, since we started working together. And, well, you're you. You're just out of my league, and I just like you so much. I've never met someone so effortlessly put together as you.
Oh, it's like he used my own descriptor for him to compliment me. I resist the urge to pinch myself. You're kidding. He was planning on killing him, but he had to come to work early and didn't have time to reverse the car. Okay, Ohilia, you got a good point there. He didn't have time. He didn't have time to finish the job. Oh, that's good. I mean, you're not wrong. His eyes narrow, boring into mine.
I'd never joke about this. It's true. I was too scared to make a move, but now that you have, well, I want to make it the best date you can imagine. But I feel like I've already failed.
I shake my head. No, I, I just. You go on a lot of dates, right? He shakes his head. That's not true. I don't go on that many dates. The last one was set up by some friends. I get asked out, but I often turn them down in favor of just hanging out at the bar here alone. You could ask anyone, they would say the same. I'm asking you.
See, I'm not good at this at all. I just had such a huge crush on you. I was trying to make you jealous by talking about how many dates I went on. I know it's dumb, but I just lose all sense of reason when it comes to you. I've gone about this all wrong.
He looks completely defeated, beaten to submission by his own doubts and fears. This is the first time I've ever seen him so vulnerable. I always thought he had it together. So why does it look like his world is about to fall apart? Nick, look, I was just a little taken aback. In the future, try to be a little more forthcoming with that information. And don't be worried about scaring me off because... Oh God, I guess it's my turn to be vulnerable. Here we go. Because I like you too. A lot. I also had a really stupid crush on you for way too long. If it wasn't for my mother, I'd never have asked you out today. His posture straightens a little at last. Sparrow, I promise not to be this dumb again going forward. You're not dumb. I mean, you definitely wouldn't be the first person to act a little stupid when feelings get involved. It's not who you are, though. You're the smartest guy I know. I squeeze his hand reassuringly. And the complete package. Really, I mean, handsome, thoughtful, and a photographic memory. I have no idea what someone as perfect as you is doing with me. I don't have anything to offer in comparison. Nick shakes his head. There's nothing to compare. You're hardworking, kind, and absolutely wonderful. We could be here all night if I listed them all. The point is you'd beat me easily if there was a competition. You take pity on idiots like me. Hush. I roll my eyes. This is good. We got it out of our systems. Now we can be as cool as we think we are and just enjoy this night. Oh my God, I want them to meet in their superhero costumes now. I really, really do. I want to see that interaction. I want to see that interaction so freaking bad. Please, I want to see them in their costumes again. Please. How would Kronos react to him then? I grab my glass of gin and tonic that the bartender set before me and raise it. To this evening. Nick grabs his own, staring it deep into my eyes, and a shockwave runs down my spine. He clinks his glass against mine. Okay, hopefully we won't hear another bomb threat for a while. Yeah, because, I mean, he has a way, he can, contact us freely if we're dating. He doesn't have to set up a bomb threat just to see us outside of work, you know? So, I think the city just got a little safer. To us. We both take a sip, never breaking eye contact. I down it in one go, hoping liquid courage will take over. The bartender is quick to refill it, but I choose not to touch it just yet. So, you come here often? Nick's head falls as he lets out a wiry laugh. I do, mostly alone, mostly to watch you perform, because you're incredible. Not that I ever had the guts to say anything. I thought it'd be weird as your coworker. That's better. I didn't know you had a cruel side. I think there's a lot we don't know about each other. More to discover then. I'm personally looking forward to it. There's nothing casual about this interaction. But what do I care? This is Sparrow's life. Oracle can have everything else. Let me have him. Nick's hand rests on my arm, stroking it rhythmically with his thumb. So, what don't I know about you? This art style is giving Marvel. Yeah, a little bit. It's like it's more crispy, or it's like crispier. Marvel's got like more like linies. Kinda. I mean, some of the styles is like way too crisp. I mean, I haven't read comic books in a couple decades, so yeah, yeah, I can kind of see it. Yeah. Sort of a loaded question. What do you want to know? Everything. That's too broad. Okay then, what's your favorite color? My favorite color? Do you want to know what my favorite after school snack is too? Just answer the question. A warm color, a cool color. We could say a cool color because our boy has blue accents on his costume. If Marvel and Korean manhwa had a baby, it's this art style. Okay, that is right on the nose, okay? That is right on the nose. It is leaning like more towards like Korean manhwa. Speaking of, I think a new one got like licensed to be released in English. I forgot which one it was, but I think one just got licensed. I think it was a Korean one again. But a cool color. Blue. It's blue. Ah, everything is blue now. Look at that. Oh, it was blue before? Wait, it wasn't blue before. What was it? Okay, I am freaking confused now. Calm, beautiful, and goes well with my eyes. Yeah, you have a blue tie on, buddy. I giggle. I don't think there's anything deeper to it. It's just what I like. What's yours? Not so silly of a question now, is it? Just answer. Blue. Just like yours, I guess we have a lot in common. Like we're both basic. He throws his head back in a laugh. It's actually most people's favorite color, especially men. How do you know all this stuff? Oh wait, you must remember every ridiculous fact you ever learned. Bingo! You really betrayed Purple for this man. You're down bad, Sparrow. I was just thinking what the character would do. Purple is my personal favorite character. I make everything purple. As you guys called me out on. Because, like, in the Discord, when I posted the new side character for the visual novel I'm working on, he has purple hair because I have a problem. And you guys were like, it's Sparrow! No, it's not me. It's not me. I swear it's not me. I just like purple, okay? I just like purple. But our character, for the sake of winning the guy and getting good points, we're saying blue. Oh my god. I just thought of something. If we picked purple, would his hero costume suddenly change to purple? Look at him acting like he doesn't already know what our favorite color is. Wouldn't that be weird if he started wearing purple after we said purple? Should we? Hang on. It looks like a demon version of your sprite. Oh my god. He's a human. I swear he's a human. He's just like a bit of an alternative goth, okay? What do we say purple? It's purple. Creative, powerful, and truly one of a kind. I giggle. I don't think there's anything deeper to it. It's just what I like. What's yours? School must have been a breeze. So how did you end up as a project manager? He shrugs. I never wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, or anything else prestigious. I strive for simplicity. But you'd have made so much more money, and getting the necessary degree would actually be child's play. I have passions. Working isn't one of them. I think his passion is possibly following us around. You know? We're his passion. We are the object of his desire. It's us. Remember that Halloween fan art I made for you that looked exactly like Demon Sparrow? Oh my god, that's been a long time ago. I'll have to look back and find it. It's been a hot minute. But I always love your artwork. It's so cute. I didn't exactly like Demon. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. It's been a hot minute. If you still have it, I'd love it if you like resend it in the Discord art so I can look at it again. Because it's been a hot minute. Oh, like what? I'm watching for his response when his hand leaves mine and juts out to grab something behind me. His face transforms into a blistering rage. Oh no, someone tried to roofie us? I turn around to see a groaning man. His palm opens and a small bag of powder drops to the floor. Call the police. The bartender is already dialing. What's going on? This man was trying to slip something into your drink. Nick releases his wrist, leaving a black and blue ring around it. He dashes out of the bar and into the night. Well, I think somebody else is gonna... Okay, this guy might actually be straight up murdered. Maybe his passion is yodeling. Yeah, yodeling in our in our business. I mean, maybe he does like yodeling. Now, don't ask me to yodel, okay, guys? I cannot yodel. But maybe he likes to yodel. Why'd you let him go? He pulls out a wallet. He won't get far. Trust me. One way or another, he'll be dealt with. I think Kronos is going to have a fun night tonight. He grabs his own drink off the counter and takes a sip. He appears out of sorts, but he swiftly regains his composure. It's impressive how he can shift in the blink of an eye. Or he just gets kidnapped. I mean, he could get kidnapped, but I think he's going to suffer. He took care of the last two guys that messed with us. But he protected us. He was just like, oh no, not on my watch. Hate to cut you off, but I'll get you some water or coffee instead. I'll walk you home. He takes my hand and I step down from my stool. We exit the bar and into the crisp night air. We wander through the city streets, the soft hum of the evening settling around us. It's true, if I don't let him win at tennis, I'm scared he'll cut my salary. No, he won't. He will. He has too much manly pride. Oh, are we talking about Dick again? Richard, our boss. I'd be so annoyed if I had to play worse just to make him happy. It doesn't bother me. I mean, winning isn't everything. Easy for you to say. How so? Well, you're a good-looking guy with a good job. You're healthy. And I've got a hot date. I guess you're right. Smooth, Nick. Smooth. I blush, turning... Oh! I am sorry. Hello, Morrow Cat. I forgot to welcome you in. I just seen the little dark icon. I thought it was, our friend from earlier talking. Hi. I am sorry. Delayed reaction. My brain is still on vacation. Hello, Morrow. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for popping in. I hope you're still here. But as always, thank you for popping in. I'm sorry I had a delayed reaction. My brain just was like, oh, Morrow. Okay. Oh my god. I will eventually recover, but the bad news is I have to do another small business trip to finish wrapping stuff up this Saturday, so I'll probably be tired next week too, but not this bad. Yeah, hi. I blush, turning my face away for a moment. He reaches for my hand, intertwining our fingers. You're always right. Enough with the flattery. I shove him slightly. We laugh, continuing to share workplace stories. with plenty of clumsy flirting, at least on my part. Our hands go clammy against each other, but neither of us lets go. The bar is now far behind us, its warm light a distant glow as we make our way back to my apartment. Where do you live? I offered to walk you home, but I've just been following you this whole time. Boy, you know where we live. Now that he mentions it, I'm not sure if I should bring him back. There's no telling what would happen if I showed him where I live. He might find out I'm Oracle. I mean, don't you have your suit locked away in a passcode? Maybe it's better to be safe than sorry. I slow my pace to a stop. I think I could handle the rest of the way back. Nick's eyes fill with disappointment. It's a feeling I share. I also don't want this night to end. He smiles despite it, but it doesn't quite meet his eyes. He reaches for my other hand, bringing it to his lips. My heart falls to my stomach before shooting straight back up to my throat. He swings our interlocked hands between us in a way that soothes my nerves a bit. I've had an amazing time. Thank you for giving me a chance. I hope I didn't screw it up. I shake my head. You said it earlier. Winning isn't everything. You don't have to be perfect, Nick, with me. I like seeing the dorky side of you. Dorky? His voice comes out as a whine, and I giggle. It's okay. I still think you're cute. I'm a bit of a nerd myself. Oh, I know that. I scrunch up my nose at him. Shut up. I smile up at him, and he returns the gesture with one of his own. A genuine one this time. The kind of smile that never fails to make my heart flutter. The lingering buzz of the date wraps us in a comfortable silence. I can't help but feel the pull between us, the invisible thread that draws him closer to me with each passing moment. We both know exactly what is coming, but neither of us rushes it. We don't need to. I can feel the electricity crackling between us, that undeniable spark. Then, almost instinctively, he takes a step closer, the air between us growing warmer, our breaths almost in sync. The tension is palpable, the kind of moment where time stretches and nothing else matters. His face inches closer, and I close my eyes, bracing for impact. This is something I never believed possible, but it's finally happening. The feeling of his lips on mine never comes. I peel my eyes open to see Nicholas staring fixedly down the street. My chest tightens and something in my gut twists. I blink, trying to focus on what made him pause. He pulls back, his expression shifting into something more guarded, even as he tries to mask it with a casual smile. Sorry. He steps back slightly, his voice a little sharper than I expected. I just remembered I have to go. I raise an eyebrow, a sickening feeling in my throat. Really? Is everything okay? Nicholas nods quickly, trying to be convincing. Yeah, all good. Just a work thing I forgot. Gotta get it squared away before tomorrow. Did he spy the guy in the distance, or is somebody watching? He shifts on his feet, glancing back down the street. He wants to get away from me that badly? Damn. Okay. I do everything in my power to not sound defeated. Well, I'll guess I'll see you around. Yeah, definitely. We should do this again sometime. What? Why would he say that? His words are smooth, rehearsed, but it's clear he's planning his exit. He nods at me, stepping back and beginning to walk away. I can't even bear to watch him go. It takes everything in me not to sprint back to my apartment and hide under my sheets for the rest of my life. Dun dun dun! The boy! Okay. The first thing I see when I open my eyes is What? Did you kidnap us? What? Dang, he is shy. In what looks to be a sort of warehouse? Oh, never mind. This is us getting a vision. It looks to be some sort of warehouse talking. He's always talking. I clutch my head, groaning. Well, at least it isn't a vision of Nicholas. I don't think I could stomach one today. It's a stupid thing. It's a stupid thought, since I'm going to be seeing him regardless. Unless he plans to avoid me after last night. Is it too late to call out of work? Dang, he's not wearing purple. I know. It was worth a try, though. Yes? Shit. Plus, I didn't get home till late last night, so Mom's gonna have questions. Why did I ever ask him on a date? Everything would be normal if I hadn't. Ugh. I can't show weakness. Is this really one of the most embarrassing moments of my life? Without a doubt. I'd take being defeated by Kronos on live television again over re-experiencing what I had last night. Purple? That would be very Kilgrave. A purple tie? That'd be very Kilgrave. Yeah, I know, right? How could he be so into me and then in an instant so disgusted? He wasn't disgusted. He saw something. What did I even do? I move through my usual routine, but I just can't shake those thoughts no matter how hard I try. Today is gonna suck. There's no way around it. Maybe I'll get lucky and Nicholas will call out. But seriously, why did he say he wanted to go out again? Was it just to be nice? I'm not in the mood to ask, so I suppose I'll have to be okay with never knowing. I drag my feet through the hallway towards the living room. Mom is seated at the table, her eyes fixed on the TV. The food is already set out, but I don't have much of an appetite. I sit and pretend to watch the news program. Local man found dead on the street this morning. That's what he did see, the one trying to roofie us, and he went after him. The Kronos outfit looks good. It really does. Definitely shows off his abs, doesn't it? The day just gets worse and worse. Then I see it. His face. The man from the bar. The one who attempted to drug me. Be back, right back. Fill me in. Okay. Bye, Ohelia. He died? It's not exactly devastated by that revelation, but it's still insane. Authorities are saying this was a homicide. Homicide? He didn't just overdose or something? And the killer is believed to be Kronos. What? Shh. I look between my mom and the TV. Kronos? He murdered him? Why? Did Kronos hire him to drug me? Wait, does that mean he knows my secret identity? Or is it just a coincidence? I have way too many questions. At this rate, my brain is gonna burst. The news broadcast cuts to commercial. Odd for him to be murdering random civilians. Mom, I know that man. When I was at the high-rise last night, he tried to drug me. A Yandere? Yes. Nick is a Yandere. I can tell she's thinking the same thing. Do you think Kronos knows your civilian identity? I don't know how. I've been so careful. It could be a coincidence. We shouldn't treat it like a coincidence. This could be dangerous. I had a vision this morning of Kronos. Tonight I'll meet with him at what looks like a warehouse. You'll have to prepare. You need to stop him this time. For good. I nod. I know. If I were you, I'd try to find out which warehouse he'll be at. I already planned on it. Look, I'm gonna head to the office early. I've got too much to do today. Okay. Please be safe. I love you. I will. I love you too. God, she's... Is she dance? What do you mean she's dance? This is our mom. She was actually a superhero before we became a superhero. But, oh my gosh. Yeah, we don't know Kronos is Nick. But Nick surely knows where, oh god, what's her name? Oracle. We're Oracle. I'm out the door a minute later. I catch an early train, getting to the office right as Richard does. Look at you here so early. Gotta finish that project, right? We already did. Really? Then why are you here then? Just didn't want to be home. I get that. Work is a great way to get away from the missus, though you probably don't have that problem. I resist the urge to roll my eyes, finding my desk and searching up all the local warehouses. There are way too many. I start taking note of each one, looking at the photos closely and trying to match them with the warehouse in my vision. I'm interrupted when Richard approaches me with a bouquet in his hand, setting it on my desk. I look at him questioningly. They're for you. I stand up and inspect them suspiciously. My heart drops when I see who it's from. From Nick with the little heart. They're orchids. Gorgeous purple ones. Oh, he got us purple flowers. Could we said purple was our favorite color? I reach for the envelope and read it over. Dear Sparrow, I want to tell you how sorry I am for how things ended last night. I was incredibly nervous and didn't handle myself well. I'll do what I can to make it up for you. These flowers are just a start. Your character that he is going after people going after you. Oh, yeah. He's going after people going after you. Yes, he is. But I get it, superhero drama and all that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. That's why. Okay, I get what you're saying. He is going after people going after us, but we're also dense as well. We're very. Oh, your character is she dense? No, our character is a guy. That's why I was confused. The only girl is our mom. So our character is a guy. That's why I got confused. But yeah, we are dense. We are very dense. I couldn't help but think of you when I saw them, though they are hardly compared to how beautiful you are. Oh, okay, I'm back. What happened? Okay. We saw a news program that the guy who tried to drug us got killed, and the mom's like, be suspicious, try to figure out where that warehouse is in your dream. We have to end Kronos tonight. We have to put an end to this. So we leave early and we get to work because we're trying to figure out where the warehouse is that we are going to meet Kronos in this afternoon. And we end up with a bouquet of flowers given to us, and um, it's from Nick. He sent us a bouquet of flowers saying he was sorry for how things ended awkwardly. He was nervous, and he promises to make it up to us. And they were purple. They were purple orchids. Oh, he even better. Good. Very good. Agreed, Morrow. Oh, wait. I couldn't help but think of you when I saw them, though they can hardly compare to how beautiful you are. A sense of relief washes over me. I wasn't expecting this. So, does he like me? He was just nervous? That's all it was? He is more unpredictable than I thought. Why didn't he give me the flowers himself? Is he not coming to work then? It's presentation day. I hate to do it all alone. Just as that thought starts to settle in. Good morning, Nick. Morning, Dick. Is Sparrow here? Richard points in my direction. Nick beelines for me, looking a little disheveled. Did he walk here or something? Mom wants to get Kronos. Why? Okay, Kronos is a villain. We're a hero. And, we think because Kronos, they suspect. Okay, because they think Kronos murdered the guy that tried to drug us. Uh, we're suspicious that Kronos might know our identity or had paid the guy to do it, and so the mom's like, you really need to just catch him and stop this, put an end to him, like pretty much, I guess, get him thrown in jail or, other ways to end him. Wait, so our power is to see visions. How is that going to fight crime? Like, I guess we might have other powers as well, because they said we we can run a bit extra faster. I know that. So I'm sure we have some other powers as well. But the vision, having an idea what's to come. Finding crime before it happens. Yeah, that could be it. Nick beelines for me, looking a little disheveled. Did he walk here or something? What do you think of them? Again, I'm so sorry. Forgive him! It's okay. I appreciate your apology. I stare at the flowers on my desk, feeling the best I've felt in hours. He breathes a sigh of relief. You have no idea how happy I am to hear you say that. I want to make it up to you. Why don't we do something tonight? Is that too soon for a second date? The vision of Kronos comes to mind. I'm really sorry, Nick, but I have plans already. Oh. His face drops. I do want to go on a second date, so ask me again another time. That seems to perk him up. I really thought that was it between us.
I've never been like this with anyone before. This nervous, I mean.
Am I that intimidating?
Sort of. I know you're something special.
Hardly.
You won't be able to talk me out of liking you, okay? I've tried that for the last year, and it hasn't worked.
That long? He nods, looking cute as a blush crosses his cheek. When I think back on our time spent together, I guess it does seem like he's always cared for me. He'd buy me drinks, come over to my desk to talk, and show genuine interest in me. I don't know how I didn't see it before. Maybe I didn't want to delude myself. I'm just glad we figured it out. That it's mutual. I always thought I'd be fumbling my way through any relationship I got in. But with Nick, it's easy. If anything, I need to help him feel comfortable. Well, now that everything's sorted, we've got work to do. I was worried I'd have to present this all by myself. Yeah, I was running late. I had to go to the police station and the flower shop. The police station? You didn't hear? That guy who tried to roofie you last night died. The police were at my house this morning. I had his wallet, and I was one of the last people to see him alive. They didn't come to your place? I shake my head. Weirdly not. They're saying Kronos did it. That's what I heard too. It's weird. Did we get roped up in something we shouldn't have? I think it's just a coincidence. I pray that's all it is. And maybe if I say it enough, that's all it'll be. I hope you're right. They didn't seem that convinced of my innocence, but they let me go. I guess I do have a motive from their point of view. He shrugs. It'll sort itself out. The truth always comes to light. It does. It always does. That thought saddens me. Let's just get to work. I'm happy to do just that. The teams go in the conference room one by one to present their projects. Nick and I are second to last, of course. My nerves grow as each team enters and exits the room. Finally, it's our turn. Nick reaches for my hand, squeezing it in reassurance before releasing it. I hadn't even considered how we navigate dating in the workplace. I'm fairly certain that's not allowed, but it's hard to care when he's looking at me so sweetly. Nick and I take turns speaking during our presentation. We smoothly transition from one topic to the next, encountering no issues. Despite my earlier anxiety, I am completely in my element. Before too long, it's over and Richard is clapping. I love it. I had a feeling you two would be the dream team. We exchange a look, laughing to ourselves. Thank you, sir. We step out of the conference room, the rush of adrenaline still circulating through us. Nick looks at me, a grin tugging at his lips, and I can't help but mirror it. So he died. Whatever. Don't feel bad. He can roofie the devil. Oh my god. Yeah, they didn't say how he died, but he was murdered. So that's who he spotted. He went to kiss us, and he noticed the guy walking by, and that's why he was in a hurry to leave, because he wanted to zoom around the corner and get a hold of this guy before he disappeared. I don't remember him taking the wallet, though. He said he had his wallet. The project, the one we poured so much into these last few weeks, is finally done. Our boss gave us the thumbs up. I exhale slowly, leaning back against the hallway wall, trying to keep my cool even though inside I feel like I'm floating. Nick stands next to me, his shoulder brushing mine. I glance at him, noting the way his eyes shine. I think we did it. His voice is low, just for me. Yeah. We really did. He was found in 15 different states. Yeah, just chop him up and spread him throughout the world. Yeah. I mean, that sounds like something an unhinged person would do, and this is a Yandere visual novel. So, he took it before the guy left. That's probably how he got his address and killed him. Ah, okay. I already forgot he took the wallet. Okay, I gotcha. Good eye. I'm glad one of us remembered. My heart is beating faster than it probably should be. He surveys his surroundings for a bit. It's just us.
Hey.
The mood instantly shifts.
Can I make up for last night?
He leans in, his breath warm against my cheek. I can feel the pull, the tension between us growing stronger. We can say yes or kiss him. Though did anyone send at least 3 people to roofie you? I don't know. But oh my god, the idiot. He would try to roofie us while our boyfriend was looking in that general direction. Should we just straight up kiss him? I think he would like it if we straight up kissed him, but we want to say yes that he can make it up to us. Let's just kiss him. Then, just as I start to close the distance, a hand lands on his shoulder. No! Oh my god, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but the music did a record scratch to stop. Oh no. I freeze, my stomach plummeting. Well done, you two. Richard. Nick, this is not what you wanted. You interrupted something. Go away. Richard claps Nick on the back. That was a stellar presentation. You should both be proud. Nick and I pull away, and I can feel my heat flooding my face. Did we just get caught? Is it obvious? Depends. Is this game 18 plus? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. This is only the first half of the game, though, so I don't know. Maybe the second half will turn 18 plus. Thanks, sir. Nick glances at me with a small, apologetic smile. I clear my throat, trying to regain my composure. The last thing I want to do is cause any trouble. Yeah, it was a team effort. We're just glad it's over. Well, since you two did such a fantastic job, how about grabbing drinks after work? I want to invite the whole department to help celebrate. I try not to look too relieved that the awkward moment has passed. This is good. It's casual. It's fine, right? Nick looks at me for a second, and I catch his eyes. His smile is still there, just as warm, but then he turns back to our boss. I'd love to, but he peeks at me again, and I can't help but notice the way his gaze softens, a silent question in his eyes. I clear my throat. I have plans tonight, but I guess I can join you guys for a bit. Our boss nods, unfazed. No problem. A quick one is better than none at all. Am I right, Nick? He pats his back again. Nick smiles, though it seems to be there to mask a grimace. All right, I'll see you two later. Dick, you have horrible timing. As he walks away, Nick turns to me. Are you sure you have plans tonight? His voice is teasing but soft, like he's not quite letting go of our almost kiss. I will make it up to you. Promise. I am practically a bundle of nerves on the way back to my desk, but I cannot help enjoying the anticipation. Ooh, bar time! The office party is buzzing with energy. We're free of our cubicles, and I'm finally able to relax a bit. We raise a toast before breaking off into little groups. Nick and I gravitate to each other, naturally. He takes the seat across from me, leaning against the bar. His usual confident grin lights up the room. One more round? I'm buying. I smile, feeling the warmth of the drink already settling in. Sure, why not? I haven't even finished my first one. I know better than to let myself drink too much. I need to be at my best tonight. The rest of the group is delighted by his generous offer. I hear our boss in the distance. His voice cuts through the chatter, far too easily. I guess all those years as a drill sergeant helped. The next thing you know, that guy is going to be in a coma the next day. He's our boss, so he might have, might have a bit of a leeway. If he tries anything, he's going to end up in a coma. Everyone, thank Nicholas for the drinks. He's covering. I freeze mid-sip, blinking in surprise. Nick covered the whole thing, not just this round? My mind races as I try to process it. There's no way he has that kind of money. Unless he's a secret Nepto baby or something. Sure, he's always been a bit of an enigma, but... I glance at him, but he's casually sipping his drink, unfazed by the praise. You probably robbed a bank or something, didn't you, buddy? Oh, God. And justified, yes. Should I ask him about it? I should, but then I quickly push the thoughts aside. The party continues on, and I find myself drifting in and out of conversation with various coworkers. Through it all, I can't help but notice Nick by my side. His presence easy and comforting. He's been different lately, more open, and I'm not sure what to do about it. What if our mom gets in the way, saying you shouldn't date a villain? But maybe not, he is too close, and it would be suspicious. Yeah, it would be suspicious to offer boss. So I don't think he would. I mean, Richard just interrupted a potential kiss. He seems fine beside that. So I think Richard's safe. Yeah, if our mom found out we're dating Kronos, because we don't even know we're dating Kronos right now, she is probably not going to be happy at all. I figured we would date casually, just enjoy each other's company with no strings attached. But the feeling we've expressed goes deeper than flirting. I could really see myself falling for him. And if I haven't read him all wrong, I think he feels the same way about me. We've almost kissed twice now. Well, while I wish that came to pass, I think it was fate it hadn't. I don't want to end things just as they're getting good, but there will be more nights like this I'll have to cut short. A life constantly spent apart. Nick deserves someone who gives a relationship their all. Or he stole from the rich and gives to the poor. I mean, he could be a Robin Hood. He's definitely cocky. I know I can never give him that. I shouldn't have let him on. Boy, we're getting in our heads. Stop it. I watch him smile and speak so easily with the others. I feel my throat tighten up and tears well in my eyes. I'm sorry, Nick. I just like you so much. I have to do it now. The longer I wait, the worse it'll be. He'll be okay. It has to be okay. As the night wears on, I glance at my watch. It's getting late, and I know I need to leave before it gets any later. I think I'm gonna head out. I tell Nick alone, my voice quieter than usual. I was hoping we could talk before I go. Nick looks at me, a slight frown tugging at his lips. My pleasure. I give him a serious look, and whatever is left of his smile melts off his face, leaving a weary expression in its place. Was your dad a villain? She could relate? I mean, we don't know who our dad is. So, maybe? Am I the only one who thinks this is going slow? It's been 2 hours and not even a kiss. I mean, this is the first half of the game. So, yeah, it has been like 2.5 hours, but that's about how long this part of the game is. That's why I kept playing, because it said, it was supposed to be like 2 hours to 2.5 hours long. I figured we could cover it, but we have done a lot of stops. It is going kind of slow, but I'm actually enjoying this. I'm enjoying this one. Let me see. Just double checking I didn't misread that. But this is the first half of the game. Let's see. Oh my god, where'd it go? Ah, maybe because I'm looking in the wrong folder. There we go. This is a half of a 2-part story. The other half is planned to be released in August. Okay. 2 hours worth of content. Wait. I think I might have miscalculated. Hang on. Maybe this might be a bit longer than 2.5 hours. Cause wait, no, hang on, I typed it in wrong again. There's this lovely word to time calculator, and it tells you about how long it is. Okay, it's saying cause it's like 23,000 words. So the result is 2 hours and 56 minutes. It says it has 2 hours of content. So maybe it's gonna be longer. I think I maybe miscalculated. But it is going a little slow, but I'm still enjoying it. I'm like excited that we're going to meet him in the... Oh, maybe that's why we dump him and then he kidnaps us. Is that what's gonna happen? I give him a serious look, and whatever's left of his smile melts off his face, leaving a weary expression in his place. Yeah, we can talk. The buzz of conversation fades out as we step into the cool night. It's almost our time. The thought saddens me. I don't know how often we'll spend together after this. Depending on how he takes it, this could very well be our last conversation. I take a deep breath, trying to calm my racing thoughts.
So, what's on your mind?
Nick's voice is soft, the kind of sound you'd expect in a room full of silence, not amidst a party. He walks over, hands in his jacket pockets. He steps cautious but steady. My heart stutters in my chest. I wanted to talk about us. My tone says it all. I force myself to continue, though every word feels like it's being dragged, kicking and screaming out of me. It's complicated, Nick. Believe me when I say I never wanted to have this conversation. Nick steps closer, his gaze unwavering.
Complicated? Feels like something more than complicated. You're pushing me away.
We are.
Before we've even started.
I inhale sharply. I know what he wants to hear. I know what he's hoping for, but I can't give in. Not with the double life I lead and the danger that comes with it. Not without risking everything. This is tense. It is. I just don't think it's a good idea. I don't want to be selfish. The words are true, but it comes out stiff and convincing. Nick raises an eyebrow, clearly not satisfied with my answer.
Why shouldn't you be selfish? This is about us, not anyone else. Do you think we wouldn't work?
I hesitate, fighting back the urge to run, but I owe him more than this vague response. He deserves an explanation, even if it's not the truth. No, I think we do work well. I have a lot of personal things going on. Things I can't share. Things I'm not ready to share with anyone. Not right now. Nick furrows his brow, a flicker of confusion crossing his features.
I know you said you aren't ready to share, but I want you to know you can talk to me. Maybe not now, but eventually.
I know. He runs a hand through his hair.
I just don't like the idea of you rejecting me and using this as an excuse. If this is true, then I can accept that.
Of course it's the truth. I do like you. Don't doubt that for a second. I turn away from him, taking a deep breath. I can feel my composure beginning to slip. It's not just about me, Nick. It's about us. I don't think I'm in the right place to be with someone romantically right now. I've got responsibilities, things that come before everything else. Nick doesn't say anything for a long moment, his silence pressing down on me like a weight. I don't want to see the disappointment on his face, but I can feel it there even without looking.
Responsibilities? That's the reason you're pulling away? Because you have responsibilities?
Yes, I have things I have to take care of, things that aren't normal. And if I let myself get involved with you, it wouldn't be fair to you. You deserve someone who can be there, really there. And I'm just not that person. I may never be. Nick looks like he's trying to figure me out, piecing together the cryptic words I've given him.
So this is just who you are. Someone with responsibilities, and you think it's better for both of us if I just walk away.
I turn to face him fully, trying to keep my expression neutral. I'm trying to protect you, Nick. I can't risk dragging you into my mess. You wouldn't understand. Oh no. Yeah, you would understand. Oh no. Okay, now let's say it like this. It's not you, it's me. I'm not ready for a relationship. Maybe someday. So please don't kidnap me. That would probably work. I mean, he could probably kidnap us to get our attention and, keep us. I think that's probably what's going to happen. But, I mean, in another sense of the world, he could also break our legs so that we can't, and then make sure we can't heal correctly so we can't be a superhero anymore. But I don't think he wants to hurt us that bad, right? But he already stole your heart. Perfect. Morrow. He did steal our heart. He takes a step forward, eyes narrowing. Try me. I don't care if I get hurt. I feel a pang in my chest. Is he crazy? Nick, there are things about me, things that could hurt you, and I can't put you in that kind of danger. I won't. There's a long silence as Nick stares at me, his expression unreadable. Finally, he takes a step back, his hands still in his pockets. I don't know what you're hiding from me, but I do know that you don't trust me enough to let me in. And that's what hurts. Not whatever mysterious responsibilities you're talking about. You're allowed to have your secrets, of course. I just wish you'd let us be together, and you can tell me whenever you're ready. Even if you never told me, it would be okay. That's how much I like you. I feel the stink of his words, but I can't let myself soften. I can't let myself get lost in this. Not when there's so much at stake. I'm sorry, I whisper, almost mouthing the words to him. My throat tightens. I really am, but it's not gonna work. We don't know that. You could let it work. You could try it. Oh my god. I mean, he's only killed and paralyzed a man, so he's not all that dangerous. There is something busy. I need to keep on pause and meet later and keep in let's meet later and keep in contact. Exactly. That would be better. Also, dude, that tried to roofie you had it coming. He did. He honestly did. And the guy that was like kind of hitting on us and making us uncomfortable, he's the one he paralyzed. He hit with a car and paralyzed. Nick doesn't respond immediately. Instead, he looks down at the ground, his jaw tightening as he exhales a long breath.
I get it.
Oh no, he's pissed.
You don't want this. You don't want me.
I didn't say that. And if you think I did, then you weren't listening. Or maybe I am right and we aren't going to work. I care about you. I know it sucks to end it so soon, but it's better this way. Nick finally looks at me, his expression softer now, but it's tinged with something else I just can't place.
I only want you.
I swallow, trying to find the right words, but none came. Please, don't make this harder for me. I know you'll make someone really happy one day. I just won't be that person. Nick doesn't argue. He just nods once. The sound of the street filling the silence that follows.
Fine.
He turns to head back inside.
I'll let you go. But if you ever want to talk about what's really going on, you know where to find me.
I watch him walk away, every step cutting deeper into me. I want to say something, to stop him, but I know I can't. Not without risking everything I worked so hard to keep hidden. This is so dramatic. Just kiss and make up. I mean, I'm with you, Ohilia. But really, we just got depressed and we just thought about it and got depressed that, it wouldn't be fair to him. We should have at least let it tried it out for a while, because it's been, 3 days? That's not enough time to see how it would work. And so I stay silent. I know I've made the right decision, even though it feels like I just let something important slip away. It was going to hurt, but not like this. The weight of the world sits heavy on my shoulders as I arrive at the convenience store on my way home. The streets are dark and empty, the silence almost suffocating. I wish I knew exactly when Kronos is going to appear. I could really use something to work out my frustrations right about now. But you make him happy. We do. Does he even know Nicholas? Wait, it moved. Okay, this is so dramatic. You make him happy, yeah. Does he even know Nicholas's last name? I mean, he works with him, maybe. I hope. The streets, okay. I push open the door to the store and grab a bottle of water along with a snack. Nothing special. Just something I do before a storm hits. I step back outside and feel the sting of the cold air on my cheeks. I glance around for any signs of movement, noting the silence. I continue my walk, trying to ignore the growing pit in my stomach. While climbing the steps to my apartment, I notice something off right away. Oh no! Is our mom okay? The front door is ajar. I freeze for a second, my heart pounding against my chest. I take a hesitant step forward. This isn't right. My mother would never leave the door like this. I rush inside, frantically searching the place. Mom? Mom, where are you? The house is empty. Panic grips my heart and my breath quickens. I run to the phone, my hands shaking as I dial 911. 911, what's your emergency? The voice is calm, at odds with how I'm currently feeling. My mom! She's gone, she's missing! My voice cracks as I speak, a rising sense of urgency flooding through me. We've dispatched officers to your locations. Stay on the line, please. I don't wait for them. I leave my phone where it is and race back outside. It's then that I see him. Nick. I stop dead in my tracks, my breath hitching as I catch his gaze. He's standing there in the street, his posture tense like he's been waiting on me. Nick? What are you doing here? Nick's jaws tighten.
I saw it. Kronos, he took her.
My blood runs cold, the air feeling heavier all of a sudden. What? Where is she? What do you mean they took her? He steps closer, voice low but urgent.
I saw the whole thing. I was close by, walking down the street, and I saw Kronos grab your mother. He disappeared with her.
Oh, this is a new low. You're not going after our mother. Apparently he did. I feel the ground shift beneath me. My hands shake as I reach for him, my heart hammering. No, this can't be happening. He can't do this. Nick looks at me, something flickering in his eyes. A mix of concern and determination.
You're not alone in this. Let me help.
I stare at him for a moment as his offer hangs in the air. Something in me breaks. It's all just too much. The weight of the secret I've been carrying for so long has become suffocating. Help me? I can't do this. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. I can't drag you into this. My voice falters as I take a deep breath, feeling like I have no choice now. Nick tilts his head, his eyes narrowing as he watches me.
What are you talking about?
I pull my jacket tighter around myself, then the tension in the air unbearable. I'm the reason Kronos is after her. I'm Oracle. We did it! We said it! Even though he already knows, so it doesn't really matter. But we said it! Nick's confusion deepens, and I finally let the truth slip. I'm a superhero. I've been hiding it from you, from everyone. But Kronos, he's after me, and now he's gone after my family. Nick blinks, clearly trying to process what I've just said. We need to go. My mom's still out there, and I can't waste any more time. Without another word, Nick nods. He's not asking questions anymore. He's not backing away.
I'm with you. Let's get your mother back.
I run inside and grab my suit. The fabric slips over my skin, and in a flash, I'm ready. Together with Nick, we head out into the night. How? How are you going to help us take the mom back from yourself? Buddy. The abandoned warehouse I'd seen in my vision looms ahead of us, a blot against the dark sky. As we approach, I feel a familiar chill crawl up my spine. I can sense Kronos' presence before I even see him. His energy, his smugness, it all radiates off him like a foul aura. I can't let him win again. I might make a Vine compilation of this game. It's Vine... It's Vine jokes, really. Oh my gosh, oh my god. I never really got into watching Vine videos. I watched some afterwards. But anyway, yeah, go ahead. Make a compilation. I'd love to hear it. Or see it. But he didn't take her, and maybe he protects you from someone? I mean, we can hope, but I think it's just a big ruse. Nick stays close, but his eyes flicker over my superhero gear, understanding now.
Are you sure you can handle him?
His voice is steady but concerned. I nod, clenching my fist. I don't have a choice. We enter the warehouse, and there in the center sits my mother, alive, as calm as she can be. Baby? Oracle, is that you? Relief floods through me, and I rush to her side, pulling her into an embrace. Be careful. I think he's still around. It's okay, Mom. You're safe now. Nick, quick, takes her somewhere else. Oh, Nick, quick, take her somewhere else. I'll deal with Kronos. I'll take care of him. You stay with my mom. Keep her safe. Nick nods, taking my mother's hand and guiding her gently.
I'll take care of her. You take care of him.
He's really playing both cards. He's like, I am a good boy. I'm a good boy who's helping. This is going to get me in your good graces. I'll protect the mom and take her somewhere and then slip away and then come back and deal with you and my alternate ego. Oh my god. Okay. With the last glance at them both, I rush out, my mind set on finding Kronos and ending this once and for all. The streets blur beneath my feet as I race through the city, the wind howling in my ears. Every corner I turn, every alley I dart down, there's nothing, no trace of Kronos. I've been searching for hours and my muscles ache from the workout I put them through. The adrenaline is starting to wear off, and the familiar weight of failure presses down on me. I stop to catch my breath, hands on my knees, but there is nothing to catch anymore. He's gone. He got away. I should have been able to stop him. Instead, I'm left with the gnawing emptiness inside of me. The important thing is that I got my mother back. I need to make sure it doesn't happen again. Kronos never stays away for long. I just know there'll be another attempt. So I turn, dragging my exhausted body back home. When I walk through the door, I hear the soft murmur of voices coming from the living room. I see my mother and Nick chatting over coffee. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. He didn't come and face us in his alter ego. He planned this whole thing just so he could meet our mom. He planned this whole thing so he could be a hero and get in our mom's good graces so that we could, so that he could meet our mom and get in her good graces. So we can't escape him. Oh my God, is that what happened? But our vision was we saw him in his costume, but we haven't seen him in his costume. But we've seen him. They're just chilling. I force a smile, but I know it's fooling no one. Are you okay? I should be asking you that. Her face is softer now, no longer tense from the previous chaos I'd rescued her from, but I know she's worried. It's nothing. I had my fair share of kidnappings in my day. Nick lets out a laugh. It's weird. We've never had someone else involved in our discussions about hero-dom before. Oh, those stories I could tell you. But you've got to keep them a secret, like I told you. Yes, ma'am, I promise. You guys' secret dies with me. This is a serious matter. Please treat it as such, for our safety. He nods this time. Yes, I'll protect you both as much as I can. My mother chuckles. I believe that's our job, or rather Sparrow's. I'll do better next time. I'll keep you both safe. Kronos will never lay a single finger on you ever again, Mom, I swear. She nods. I know. I brush past them and step into the kitchen to grab a glass of water. My mother groans as she begins to stand. Nick rushes over to help her, but she stops him like she always does to me. Thank you. You're such a gentleman, but I got this. It's good for me. I'm retiring early. I want to read my book before bed. I love you, darling. Hey, I'm your future son-in-law. Nice to meet you. Exactly, Ohelia. That is what he's doing. How? What? Hang on. Let's see. How evil! You saw him. Yeah, we did see him in his costume. We didn't see him like in his normal clothes. But apparently the vision didn't account for that. We did see him in the play, so maybe it does count. But we did see him in his costume in our vision, so that is weird. I love you too. Sleep well. Sleep well. And Nick, it was wonderful meeting you. Maybe we can chat under less dire circumstances next time. He smiles.
I like that. I mean, if it's okay.
He looks at me, asking for permission silently. Without thinking, I agree. Until then. Nick and I watch as she enters her room and shuts the door. A silence settles between us. What if he starts calling our mom? Mom, we're so cooked. Oh, what if he starts calling our mom as well? We are so cooked, we are. We are very cooked. Well done. Put a fork in us. He looks at me with those warm, unwavering eyes, and it takes everything in me not to break down right then and there.
Hey, are you okay to talk again?
Our last discussion crosses my mind.
I understand what you meant now. You're afraid of what could happen. I get that. But that doesn't change how I feel. You don't have to push me away because of it.
I turn to face him, my emotions bubbling to the surface. He's standing there, so calm, so sure of himself. He loves me. He really loves me that much. Even after everything he's seen, it couldn't have been more spelt out. I swallow hard, struggling to keep my calm, but the words spill out before I can stop them. I'm scared, Nick. I'm scared of losing you. What happened tonight? It was all my worst fears were coming true. I didn't even stop Kronos. He's still out there. And next time, maybe he won't be so merciful. I can't predict what he'll do. Well, that's not entirely true.
What do you mean?
Oh, we're telling him our power. No. I hesitate for a moment. This is the only thing left that Nick doesn't know about me. Do I tell him? I mean, I guess we should. I can predict the future. It's part of why I'm called Oracle. Only small images, short glimpses into the future.
You're serious?
I nod slowly. He probably already knows anyway.
That's insane. You're really something special.
Nick steps forward, closing the space between us until there's nothing left. His hand gently cups my cheek and my breath hitches at the touch.
You don't have to be perfect.
His voice is thick with emotion.
I love you for who you are. Oracle, whatever. I just want you.
I feel my walls crumble. The dam breaks. My breath stutters as tears spill down my cheeks. I never thought I'd let myself be vulnerable. But at this moment, it feels like the only thing I can do. Nick pulls me into his arms, and I let myself fall into him. For the first time in what feels like forever, I feel safe. I feel like maybe, just maybe, everything will be okay. No! Sorry, Morrow. I moved faster than you could type. I'm digging this manipulation. I'm trying to make my love interest just as manipulative while taking our wallet. This is good. Yes. Oh gosh. I love you too. I've always loved you, Nick. He pulls back just enough to look into my eyes, his expression soft and tender, the kind of look that melts away all my doubts. Without a word, he leans in, pressing his lips against mine. It's everything I've been longing for. The world slips away, and for a brief moment, only the two of us exist. The kiss deepens, slow and lingering, and the tension in my body finally unravels. He holds me firm in place, sucking on my lips like he's been starved. I let him kiss me with all the passion I couldn't bring myself to display. It's like he's healing me with every peck, every pull at my lip, with every flick of his tongue against mine. When we pull apart, I take a moment to process everything. There's no more fear, no more uncertainty, just us. The new us.
Can we try? Will you be with me? Please.
I want to try. I always did. I was afraid. I'm still scared. Maybe I always will be.
I am too. I thought I'd lost you for good. It was driving me crazy.
His eyes look a little unsteady. He looks pitiful? Like a sad child or an abandoned puppy. I grab his face and kiss him in the hopes he'll perk him up. I can almost swear I see his eyes dilate. It seems to do the trick.
I'm never gonna be able to forget this moment.
He's so intense. To feel this wanted, I don't know if it frightens me or gets me riled up. Maybe it's a mix of both. Do you want to have a midnight snack at my place? Yes, he's very crafty. Like what? I was thinking of ordering a pizza. You know, try to end the night on a good note. Okay, that sounds good. Whee! We go into his place. He is so clever. Okay, another idea. What if he was never a supervillain until he became obsessed with us? And he became a villain on purpose to get our attention? What if that's why he became a villain? Because he knew we were a superhero. I could see that. I could see that that's why he became. We don't say anything else. We don't need to. Instead, I just take it my hand. I let him take my hand, and we leave the house, walking side by side towards his. The night is ours. No more hiding, no more running, just Nick and me, finally together. The elevator glides up so smoothly I barely feel it moving. The doors part with a soft chime, and Nicholas steps out first, glancing back at me with a small smile, then leads his way down the quiet hallway. The place was already intimidating from the outside, and the inside doesn't disappoint. I had a feeling he was well off, but seeing where he lives, the effortless luxury of it, makes it real in a way it wasn't before. I didn't even know there was a place like this within walking distance of my apartment. Here we are. He stops in front of the dark wooden door with a gleaming silver handle. He unlocks it with an easy flick of his wrist and pushes it open. After you. I step inside and immediately notice the difference between the cool modern hallway and the space that belongs to him. The apartment is warm, both in temperature and in atmosphere. The lighting is soft while the decor is stylish, but not sterile. A massive floor-to-ceiling window takes up a wall, revealing a glittering cityscape below, but my attention is captured by the fireplace. Wow, I breathe, taking it all in. Nick chuckles as he shuts the door behind us. You like it? It's all right. I giggle, loving our new dynamic. He shrugs, setting his keys down on a small table by the entrance. It's home. It's a premium bachelor pad is what it is. I wander further in, trailing my fingers along the edge of the marble countertop in the open concept kitchen. The place smells faintly of expensive cologne, leather, and something woodsy? Like the lingering scent of a bonfire on a crisp night. Nick pulls out his phone.
I'm ordering pizza. Anything specific you want?
I look at him over my shoulder. Surprise me. I feign a sexy voice. Okay, so it's surprise me. His lips quirk.
Dangerous answer.
But he places the order without hesitation, moving through the familiar motions like someone who does this often. Does that mean we're going to have pineapple pizza? Oh, no. Are we going to have sushi pizza? That is a thing. Once he's done, he sets his phone down and walks over to a sleek wine rack mounted on the wall. He pulls out a deep green bottle, turning it in his hands before glancing back at me.
This was a gift from my parents. Some ridiculous vintage they insisted I save for a special occasion.
His smile tilts, just a little.
I think this qualifies.
I watch as he expertly uncorks the bottle and pours 2 glasses. When he hands me one, our fingers brush, sending a small but noticeable shiver up my arm. What should we toast to? I raise my glass slightly. Nick thinks for a second, then his gaze lands on me, warm and steady.
To first.
I nod, smiling as I clink my glass against his. To first. To us. I reflexively close my eyes, savoring the smooth and rich red wine. It warms my throat as I follow. Pineapple? Yeah, I'm thinking it might be pineapple. Nick watches me, his expression unreadable. Good? I exhale slowly and nod. Very. He grins, pleased, and takes a sip himself. Then he moves over to the couch, a deep charcoal-colored sectional positioned perfectly in front of the fire. He sits and stretches his legs out. I hesitate for only a second before joining him. The fire crackles, casting a golden light across his sharp cheekbones, the curve of his jaw. I catch myself staring and quickly take another sip of wine. Whatever I can to drown away my oncoming nerves. Nick's voice is quiet but amused. So, what do you think? Of the wine? He shakes his head. Of all this? He gestures vaguely to the apartment with one hand, the other holding his wine glass steadily. I look around again, taking in the high ceilings, the artwork on the wall, the shelves lined with books, and the collection of vinyls on one wall. It's very you. Nick raises an eyebrow. And what does that mean? He looks nervous. I smirk. Expensive, a little intimidating, but also warm, inviting. His expression softens slightly. I'm glad you think so. Before I can respond, there's a knock at the door. Pizza! Pizza. That must be the pizza. That was very fast. I guess it helps to tip well. Of course he tipped well. He was probably like, I will give you $50 extra if you get this thing here, like, yesterday. With an easy grin, he pushes off the couch. I watch as he grabs his wallet and heads to the door. Exchanging a few words with the delivery guy, he returns with the pizza box. The smell of melted cheese and garlic fills the air, making my stomach growl. I only hope he didn't hear it. Okay, moment of truth. He sets the box down on the table and opens it with a flourish. It's a classic choice, and my favorite, vodka pizza. Vodka pizza? What the heck is vodka pizza? Is it pizza covered in vodka? What? I've never heard of vodka pizza. But, of course, he knew what our favorite was. Not bad. I was expecting something way more chaotic. Nick smirks. I considered anchovies just to mess with you. I narrow my eyes playfully. That would have been a deal breaker. Noted. We dig in, eating straight from the box and alternative bites with sips of wine. I resist the urge to moan at the taste. I'm sure Nick would appreciate that if we did, though. There is no shortage of great pizza places, but this is easily one of the best I've had. Maybe it's made better by the company. Nick shifts, draping one arm across the back of the couch. It's a casual motion, but I'm acutely aware of the space, or lack thereof, between us. His scent mingles with the wood, smoke, and wine. The conversation flows easily, punctuated by laughter and occasional clink of our glasses against the coffee table. Vodka sauce pizza, it's big... Okay, hang on. Vodka sauce pizza, it's big back activity. It's like a tomato sauce with vodka in it. Okay. Why am I... Okay, hang on. I'm just leaning here. I gotta fix this. Okay, so it's not like getting you drunk, right? Ta-da! I'm back. What? Thank you for letting us know, Ohilia. I was curious. I'd never heard of it before. This is a long stream, but I can taste the end of this. I'm trying to get to the end of this. Oh, let me get a drink. You can search up the vodka sauce pizza. It's there. I don't know. Never tried it. I don't know. But thank you for, like, letting us know about it. At one point, he tells me a ridiculous story from his teenage years. Something about sneaking into a high-end party he definitely wasn't invited to. And I laughed so hard I nearly spilled my drink. I'm about to fall asleep. I'm sorry, Ohilia. I think we're towards the end. Nick stares at me, his eyes glinting with something unreadable. So tomato sauce with vodka? Apparently.
I love your laugh. Have I ever told you that?
The sudden shift in tone makes my breath catch. I glance at him, my smile lingering but softer now. I don't think so. He shakes his head, slow and deliberate.
I really should have.
The air feels heavier, charged. The fire flickers, casting shadows across his face. It looks beautiful against his mismatched eyes. Nick moves closer, just a little. His fingertips brush my wrist. Barely a touch, but enough to send a shiver through me. I swallow, my heart thudding a little harder against my ribs. His gaze drops to my lips before flicking back up.
Can I kiss you?
This isn't thirsty, it's hungry. It is hungry. Can I... My breath catches. I don't answer with words, I just lean in. Nick meets me halfway. The first touch of his lips is soft and teasing. When I don't pull away, he deepens the kiss, his hands moving up to cut my jaw. His thumb brushes my cheek, slow and soothing. I shift, turning towards him fully, and he takes the invitation, pulling me in. The kiss grows heavier, more urgent. I taste wine on his lips, making it all the more intoxicating. The heat of the fire and the warmth of his palm against my face adds to the intensity. I slide a hand into his hair, his perfect blonde hair, as we've said so many times, and he exhales sharply, the sound vibrating between us. His other hand moves to my waist, pulling me closer until I'm practically against him. The fire crackles, the scent of smoke and spice thicken the air. When we finally break apart, we're both breathing a little harder. Nick presses his forehead against mine, his fingers still resting lightly on my waist.
That was...
I let out a breathless laugh. Yeah. He chuckles, his thumb tracing lazy circles on my hip. For a long moment, we just sit there. The firelight flickers around us, and the warmth of his body grounds me. I don't know how the rest of the night will go, but I know I don't want to leave. And judging by the way Nick's fingers tighten slightly on my waist, he's not quite done yet. Oh! We did it! We made it into the bedroom! We fall into each other once, twice, even 3 times before we're both satisfied. We just did it 3 times. Oh my god. Okay, our mom was right. We were a bit pent up. We needed some break. We needed some fun. 3 times. Holy crap. I collapsed beside him on his bed, completely spent. I never come 4 times in one night before. Okay, I take it back. 4 times. Okay. But there's a first for everything. I turn to face Nick, who looks so good, even slick with sweat. I consider going for round 5, but I think I'm already going to be way too sore tomorrow.
Fuck. I knew you were something special.
I got super endurance.
You're telling me. How can I keep up with a superhero? I'm sure I can go again if you give me like an hour. And a meal. And a nap.
I laugh. You're good. I'm more than satisfied. That was crazy.
I'm gonna have to get another job. I need more time in the day to do that.
Oh, God. I shove his shoulder playfully.
You're fucking perfect.
He strokes the side of my face, kissing me slowly, taking me in. It's become second nature already. I love his taste. How he feels. How he makes me feel. I love you.
I love you.
He says it like he's trying to compete. A devilish smile crosses his features, his eyes trailing down my naked body. Superpowers! Yeah, we got super endurance. I mean, I wouldn't wonder what his is.
I've said it before. You look great in your suit, but your clothes do look better on my floor.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He said it! Oh no! Oh no! Nicholas! Nick, you just blew your cover. You just blew your cover. No! No! You didn't even... You... He blew his cover. He blew his cover. Holy shit. He said that to us while we were fighting Kronos. He said he thinks our clothes would look better on his floor. He said that. Didn't he? Didn't he? Oh no. Oh no! I was right. Oh no. I laugh. Then I stop. When did he say that? Did he say that? I heard that once before. No. My heart folds in on itself. My vision goes cross. The world slows to a crawl. He didn't say that. Kronos did. He said it. Nick said it. Nick. Kronos. He's... No. God, no. I know it's true. Something in the universe clicks then. A dread falls over me. I can't even react. Sparrow? Are you alright? No, we are not! We fucked our enemy! I flinch, looking at him, no longer seeing Nick. His eyes are filled to the brim with concern. I close my eyes, pinching the bridge of my nose. Got a migraine. Sorry. Give me a moment. Oh, babe. He strokes my arm with his hand in soothing motions, but it makes my skin crawl. I need to go to the bathroom. Give me a moment. He nods slowly. Let me know if you need anything. We just fucked him 4 times. No. At least you can talk that out now. Oh my god. I think our poor boy is gonna just gonna implode. I say to nothing and no one. I feel the urge to escape. I don't care how, I need to get out of here. Yeah, but we're naked, aren't we? I find the bathroom and thank my lucky stars when I spot a window. Now it's just a matter of clothes. I scan the bathroom and find one luxurious towel. It'll have to do. It's the middle of the night. I can get back unseen. I just need to go. I reach the towel, wrapped it around me, and vault out the window and into the brutally cold night.
Babe, are you okay?
We vault out the window in nothing but a towel. Oh no! Oh no! You went too far with the confidence. Oh my god. Okay. He said he had a migraine, but he's been in the bathroom for 30 minutes. Oh, we're in his point of view! My chest fills with concern as I get out of bed and enter the restroom. My entire world collapses around me when I see an open window. No. Why? How did he find out? Did I leave some clue in here? Had he already known? Was it something I... It was something I said. I rubbed my forehead, feeling the stupidest I've ever felt in my life.
Good going, Nick. You fucking idiot. You let your guard down, and this is what happens. Just as it was getting good too. Fuck.
Then I breathe, resisting the urge to destroy something. I shake it off. It doesn't matter. He was gonna find out eventually. It's fine. We love each other. We had a wonderful night. Nothing will change that. I step into the bathroom, surveying the scene. Did he run out in only a towel? He was that desperate, huh? Poor thing. He's terrified. I would never hurt you, Sparrow. You should know that. Look at it! Yandere face! Yay! I look into the mirror, running my hand through my disheveled hair. I won't let you get away. We're meant to be together. This has only proven it. I haven't worked this hard for this long to let you get away. You can't defeat me, Sparrow. You never will. Because you're mine. It's why we both have a superpower. Even the universe agrees we are bonded, whether it be by fate or some cosmic force. There's a reason our mouths fit so well together, why I feel you so perfectly. You're mine, and I'm yours. I'll hunt you down to the ends of the earth if I have to. I've gotten a taste, and I can never go back to how things were before. I'm never going to let you go. You are never going to live a life without me in it. You'll never know peace unless you surrender yourself to me. I love you. I said it. You said it. I know you love me too. Why should such a little thing get between us? We're simply being tested. That's fine. We can survive even this. I want you. I need you. I love you. I'm yours. Villain, criminal, devil, or otherwise. You have a responsibility to the city. To me. You can't run away forever. Just be mine. I'll fight for us. Tooth and nail. You realize that it isn't so easy. I'm only Kronos because you're Oracle.
One cannot exist without the other. That's why I became Kronos. For you.
I called it! The end! Oh, Flower for Joy was the creative. Oh, we got Sprite artists. Oh gosh, it's going so fast. But all these people did a fantastic job. Oh. Ah! Great, now he's gonna kill every witness that saw us both with a towel. Saw us both with a towel. Oh god, I think he got a kick out of knowing we were running butt naked with a towel, only a towel around us down the street. So everybody probably saw our butt on the way out. Babe, are you okay? Okay, we get it. You're crazy. Look, Jazz Lounge. Look at the photos. We got the photo. I like that they're in like little folders. That's pretty cool. Because we are a business guy. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. It was a long one, but I'm glad we did it all in one go. Holy crap. Yeah, we got a Yandere. A Yandere, like, image there. That's so cool. I was like, we know he's a Yandere. We know he's killed at least, or he's injured and killed at least 3 people, but we didn't see it firsthand. Oh, there it is. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I really enjoyed this. I definitely want to play the second part when it drops out in, I think they said August. It was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. Definitely. Oh my god, I love it. And I love that we freaking dived out the window. Oh my god, but we were happy before he made that one little he said that one little phrase. We did it 4 times with him and we were thinking about a 5th time. Holy crap. Okay, I will stop, but this is lovely. I had so much fun. We're gonna get this before Mannequin Academy. Yes. Yes, we are. One day we will get, Mannequin Academy. We can hope. I know they're still working on it, but they have some other games they're working on that's been, like, prepaid or whatever. But eventually we will get Mannequin Academy, the rest of it. Because they aren't abandoning it. They're just working on a ton of stuff at once. Okay. I am tired. I am hungry. I gotta go make food. I kind of want pizza now after listening to them. Listening to them have a pizza, I was like, oh, pizza sounds so good. But I'm not gonna have pizza. But oh my gosh, thank you guys for joining as always. Hopefully we're gonna be back on track now. So next Wednesday we'll do another stream. I don't know what we're gonna play yet. And I'm gonna get back onto recording. Like, I've got some stuff to do today, so I might be recording tomorrow to get back on track. But we'll get there. But thank you guys for joining. I hope you have a lovely day. And keep your drinks safe, okay? If you go out somewhere, make sure nobody plays stuff with your drinks. That's very important warning we took away from this. But okay, good night, Ohilia. Thank you for staying up. I know it's really late for you. Oh yeah, only 45 more subscribers to 1,000. That is so crazy. I can't believe we're so close. 45 away. We should definitely hit that this year, right? In 2025, right? Okay. That was such a good ending too. That Yandere we are bonded end was so great. I know, right? Oh my god, I love it. I love that he was like, listen, I became Kronos because of you. I worked so hard. I have worked so hard on this relationship. I put so much time into this. You are not escaping me. I will follow you to the ends of the earth. We are bonded. I'm Kronos because you are Oracle. We are together. Oh my god, I wonder what's going to happen in the next part. I am so freaking curious. Are we going to just get our mom and move? Because he knows where we live, and we know he knows where we live. So are we going to move? But then he could easily track us down. I've got so many questions. But we'll definitely play part 2 when it comes out. And hello, kitty. Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, Susu. Such a cliffhanger, too. Yeah, it was a cliffhanger, but I also think that was a really good spot to cut it off at. Because it has a, like, anticipation. Okay, I need to move myself. I'm, like, right in front of the chat thing. Okay. It is a cliffhanger because it's like, we just realized and ran away. But also, I think it was a good spot to break off. Because we got this total bomb drop. Yes, Sue, that's a microphone. You're saying hi to everybody. But we got this total bomb drop of finding out the guy we just fucked is our enemy. And our arch enemy, and we ran away, but then we got his point of view, and that's just a perfect cut for us to anticipate what's going to happen to the next part. Is transitioning, because I think part 2 is going to be more crazy, because we're probably going to be trying to get away from Kronos, and Kronos is going to be more open about us. So I think part 2 is going to be more intense. Just, honestly, just accept your fate. He's stuck to us. He is. just accept the fate. He did all of that for us. Everything I've done for you. I move the stars for no one. You know, definitely getting some Jareth vibes. No, don't. After the people who saw you in the towel, those abs are for the world. Yep. I'm sure we have abs too. We are a superhero. We've done, what was it, ninjutsu and all kinds of stuff. So I'm pretty sure we got abs. We got some good endurance. So they get booty shots and ab shots as we're running down the road. Accept it. You can talk it out. Yeah, I think we should. You could fix him. Yes! I said that at the very beginning of this Let's Play. I I don't think you were here for it, but I literally said that. The very beginning of the Let's Play, the first moment we saw him, I was like, I can fix him. I can fix him. At this point, we can't fix him. He's gonna fix us. He is. I'm like, we can fix him, but if you think about it, he's a yandere, and his sole purpose in being a superhero is to get our attention. So, if we gave in and accepted him, would he stop being a villain because he got what he wanted, the goal? He would stop terrorizing the public because he got what he was after. So, in a way, we could fix him. Because we'd stop him from drawing chaos onto the world because he would have us. Maybe. He's gonna fix us. I mean, depends on how many places. Okay, it kind of disappeared there. But yeah. And how many places he has now. Yeah. Why does it pop up there but not pop up here? It's not on the... I couldn't read that. I think I got it right. That's so weird. It doesn't pop up on, like, the chat thing here, but it popped up on screen right there. So that's, like, so weird. But, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I'm so hyped up after that. I'm, like, hungry, though. So I'm gonna need to go find something to eat and chill down. And then get back to work. But, how many people have died because he wanted to be noticed by us? Well, we don't know how many has died outside of our knowledge, because I don't know how many people, like, Kronos has killed. Like, he's a supervillain, so surely he's done some. But we know for sure, during this visual novel time period, that he, ran over a guy in a car to paralyze him that was hitting on us and making us uncomfortable. He killed a guy trying to roofie us in a bar, and then he pretty much tortured a guy, another villain that took a hunk out of our shoulder and injured us. It's kind of saying something that apparently he didn't kill that guy because they didn't mention it. They just said they hurt him, and he's like, do you want to see the video? So we know at least 3 people, but if he's been obsessed with us for about a year, I'm sure there's so many people behind the scenes that we don't know about that he took care of. He just straight up murking everybody. That's why he's rich. That is why he has money. He takes everybody's money for everybody. He takes all the money out of their wallet when he kills them. There we go. That's how he's rich. It's like, notice me, senpai. Okay. I'm really going now. It's almost 4 hours. He takes their organs. I mean, that would be a very lucrative market. Do you know how much human organs are? Oh, eyes are very popular. Alright, good night for real. Yep. Okay, I'm really going this time. I promise. I was just amped up. The person roofing you can rot in hell. Also, he didn't murder the one dude. No, he didn't murder him. He paralyzed him. The only one he killed was a roofie guy. He injured the other 2 that we were talking about. He didn't murder the guy that got hit by a car, but he did paralyze him from the neck down. But as always, guys, be sure to check out this game and give the devs some love. They worked very hard on this. And remember, you can become a member on my channel, and then you get access to videos before everybody else. Normally like a day to like a week in advance, depends on how up to date I am, which I am very behind at the moment. But you get early dibs on videos when they come out, so you don't have to wait for them coming up. And also my Patreon, I have dropped the price on it, so it is super cheap at the moment. And you get a monthly video of a spicy game. Woohoo! If we get 15 Patreons, I will up it to 2 videos a month. And also, there is a merch tier, so you can get awesome merch of either me or some BLs or indie games that we play. So,